No, you're not.
Nope.
I was on my way, and then you said you were not,
No.
and then you jinxed it.
No, you're not. No.
It's gathering steam for me.
Yeah,
There's
it is
no-
a gathering stream.
All the servers are down, so...
There's no server online. Even the info site has a problem.
What?
And
I
no,
was
that,
just
that
in there.
was... that was on the 21st.
Well, what we can do is consider tactics for the battle. Like
attack it.
Other than dying?
other than dying and other than vague
Attack it.
ideas like, I don't know, I don't like him being on a horse. That's going to be my first thing to deal with. He's not going to be on that horse for long.
Was he on that horse? I thought the horse was sitting behind him. Is he charging us on the horse?
Not so much charging as he is like riding towards you.
But we stopped in a freeze frame, and I have a very specific image in mind.
Yeah.
He's on a horse.
He's riding towards you, but he isn't like charging.
But how is his cape kind of flapping straight back behind him?
I mean, that's what it does all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's shadow
magic.
stuff.
It's shadow stuff.
Billows and...
Yeah. But why is the flame horizontal from the horse's mouth?
That's because it's a nightmare. They are basically corrupted Pegasi that are...
Yes, but he would
shadow on
have to
fire.
be charging for the flame to go like this. As I said, I have a very specific image in mind.
Yeah, but
Theo.
that's what it's like a flamethrower that just like shoots out the back of his neck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Theo, look at the comment I wrote in Twitch.
Yeah, that's definitely a good thing about this.
I actually forgot to go into that.
Quelenna will be the only one who survives this campaign.
I told you all that I will survive.
Oh, speaking of which, in case my camera dies for some reason, here's a temporary image you can use.
What is this?
Why would your camera die all of a sudden?
It's a self-portrait I took this morning, so...
No, that is.
Is it self-drawn?
No.
Oh.
Well, something is drawn, but you...
Are you drawn towards it?
Exactly.
Idiot this.
Please just use that
Jesus.
regardless.
Seriously, I think,
Yeah.
Chris, if
replace
you were
him
my
with that.
minion, I think that would be awesome roleplay.
Yeah. And there needs to be some kind of system in place where he is responsible and beholden for the actions of it.
I'm going to...
So you can just do
Add
whatever
this
the fuck you
picture.
want.
I'm not going to be doing much without orders, but the orders you give might not be what you expect them to be.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yes, very nice.
Like, burn! And he sets himself on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the merchant's cart.
I feel like you... Do we leave that decision up to dice, though?
I'm going to have a d20 and do a few things with that. Oh, look at this, live editing. I'm surprised we haven't heard anything from Shady yet.
You
There we
think
go.
she watches? Why are there 8 people watching this because the Roll20 servers are down? What are we doing instead? If this doesn't
We're
work?
talking about
Okay.
Oh,
outsourcing
it's up
responsibility.
And it's down.
and it's down.
Stop going into it when it's up.
You got in. So
There's one server
I
that
can
is
see
up.
you.
Oh, I got in.
Yeah, I can
There's
see
one
you.
gathering
server,
steam.
2 servers now that are up.
Huzzah.
I'm in.
No hero
I'm
quest
in.
for us.
Damn it. I was looking forward to using the broadsword.
Broadsword.
Thornwood. Oh wow! There are 5 servers online. It's almost as
back.
though Roll20 is coming
What is this
online.
sorcery?
Look at that! So many servers online.
Is it sorcery or sorcery?
Source.
But-
Very.
Am I
From
even
the source?
necessary here? I mean,
It is
I'm
not given in the
basically,
original sense.
I'm
And
basically
there's
letting them all
back now.
die. Nah. Don't believe that.
I won't be touching anything.
No, it's actually still online. The servers themselves.
I have a
It
feeling
doesn't
that I
seem
Some
to
of
be
them
like according to status
them.
at Roll20.
It's all of them online.
Current mine's still service outage.
They are lying to you.
Yep, probably.
But no, I am in, so there's only one server
I
currently
can
down.
see you.
I just refreshed because my
Torm
page
is
was
in.
loading
The
weirdly.
stream is saved.
Well, I'm actually not needed. That's the funniest thing.
Exactly. My point exactly.
Let's all shove inside at the same time.
You might actually be at the end of this session.
Maybe.
The previous session you were not needed, but this session.
Is that a promise?
All I'm saying is he hits very hard.
I'm not planning to fight him.
No.
If you have any illusions that I'm going to fight it,
No,
No, he's gonna
all I'm
slap us
saying
back in
is
time.
he's going to eradicate us, and you'll be the only player left. So it has to be you playing.
And he's gonna come for you.
I'm
Probably.
going to time travel to the
Who are you
past
gonna
and
call?
send you again in there.
That might happen. You might be departing for Nightstone and then just Chump, what are you doing here?
Says that
Mordrain
anyone
slapped me
actually-
back into the future.
What we need is a spell that is just called Checkpoint.
Yes, we need to develop that.
I will
It's not a thing.
research that spell and maybe autosave spell.
Add two spells. One is called F5 and one is called F9.
Yes.
Why F9, F6, isn't it?
There was no fucking health potions or anything before we just saw Mordrain.
Can we discuss the fact that I used my entire lay on hands because someone decided to fight a statue with his face?
Well,
Well, if you won,
that's
You won.
a tactic.
I'm back out of work. Anybody?
no,
Well,
He didn't win.
Technically, he didn't win.
Oh, that
Oh, yeah.
fucking motherfucker.
let's see, what was his name again?
Arn Steelkill? No, Art.
He has
Art
the face
Kill
of
Steel?
someone wanting to kill someone.
Or Killsteel.
Yeah, some fucking shit like that. Leave it up to the DM to find a name that just pisses me off. You're fucking good at that.
Ricard
God.
or Killsteel.
Yeah,
I'm in, but I can't see my character sheet.
that
Also-
just made me picture
also-
that fucking.
Hey,
Oh,
Roll20 is showing me stuff. I can see almost the map. It's still scrambly, but it's a map.
He is
I
also
see the
known
map.
among his friends as XX420 Pussy Smasher XX.
Just like next.
His usual
Oh,
battle.
you forgot the 1337.
Where's Sam?
Spam.
Oh.
D- don't summon him.
Don't say his name. It's like
Oh, he's
Bloody
online.
Mary.
Yay!
Now he's gonna appear. And I'm just
I
kidding.
made
Nah,
him-
we don't do that.
I made
If
him
you
appear.
say-
He's now online.
If you say 3 times in the mirror, you're gonna have bad luck.
Say it 3 times in the mirror, he will appear.
Or you will get the food that is called spam.
I think if you say it
I
3
think
times,
that's
you're gonna
bad
see
luck.
that meme or that emoji in chat to just hi.
He's playing Warframe.
What a
Yeah.
nerd.
That's what he wants you to think.
No, that's actually Shady said that.
Who the fuck plays games?
You? I mean, you're currently going to host the game.
That's different.
I feel
Can
I'm
you?
on point, so I'm gonna just mute.
Server interrupted.
Mm. You're
This is a
all
fun
in
session, I
Roll20
like
at
it.
least now?
I am in Roll20 though. Server is interrupted.
Yeah, great. Perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
I have what I need. We can go now.
It's not gonna help if we can't actually roll anything.
You can roll. I have dice.
Let's test.
Let's
I can roll.
roll 200 D100.
Good. Just let's make sure the server crashes. But that's a nice sum.
It seems to work okay.
1, 2.
Wow, that is.
Crit. 1 crit. 1 crit.
That
Two
is
crits.
also
crits. 2 crit fails. 3 crit fails. 4 crit fails.
that's a horrible roll.
4 ones. And 2 100s.
What?
I mean,
Look at
if
chat.
it was actually, it's almost equal, half and half. What the fudge?
Get out of here, spam.
It works. We summoned him.
I brought him from the dead. Rise, minion.
Okay. Roll a 1. Good.
Roll a 1.
Okay. Step. What does the freeze frame look like?
First of all, has any of you seen Naruto?
No.
Okay.
I'll
So
think about it.
Chris knows somewhat what I'm going for here. There's a lot of contrast. There's a lot of shadows because there's explosions and movement all around the picture. But basically, you can see this nightmare charging our adventurers. As they're standing there, getting ready for battle, Mordrain stands like this. Although he doesn't have a face, so there's just smoke on the nightmare. Our adventurers are slightly pissing their pants while standing like this. And we see this from the side. We can see them kind of charging in towards this centerpiece. But I don't know what that is because I don't remember what was lying in the middle of the floor.
It's almost.
Is it only me
like
or
you're
my camera?
describing
Is my camera being weird?
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, it's weird. You got that.
And this is like exactly like the Civil War promotional material.
Is it better now?
Civil War promotional.
Yeah, it's not Avengers. It's Captain America Civil War.
Yes, it's exactly like that. Two sides storming towards each other, but only the one side has only one guy,
2.
which looks kind of badass.
2.
Well, if you count the nightmare, but of course I don't. He's not that sentient. If he is, I want that horse.
It's a horse. It's kind of sentient.
No, nightmares are not a mere horse.
They are awesome, and I need it.
You can't have it. You're a good character. He won't follow you.
Oh, there's the map. Jesus Christ. I need to zoom
Well,
out.
everyone knew that Shump wouldn't be the Lord Protector of Mintar too. Here we are, with fucking Art Killsteel in the mix.
To be honest, there was never a question whether you will become of Mintar. We thought of Nightstone.
We didn't even think about Lord Protector.
Exactly.
You know, Theo?
Yeah.
This room is 1 square too wide.
Just one. Also, by the way, the stream
1
doesn't show you
square
the
too
place.
Yes, because it's not maintaining symmetry.
It's
see
killing
that now.
Kothar when it's not maintaining
It's
symmetry.
maintaining symmetry perfectly.
It is, from the bottom up.
No, it's
It's the top door that's not. That's it.
no. The room is an even square wide. It should be an odd number. So we
Is that
fit
because there's-
perfectly in it.
You notice things
It-
like
it-
I wouldn't even think about noticing.
He has OCD, I'm guessing.
you know why
Very
that is?
mild.
I know why that is. It's because he was expecting Torm to be here with us.
Oh, yes. Oh god, that is a perfect fucking explanation. This is
You-
all Quelenna's fault.
You want to see something
Yeah.
cool? I can tilt the door just slightly out of.
You monster! Even asleep at night.
That
I
makes
mean,
more
he is the
sense to
DM.
do with the like.
It's
Clearly not
zooming
dwarven
in hands
construction.
on stream.
Also, could we have names assigned to these unlucky fellows who's
Yeah,
about to
I want
die?
to.
Oh,
I want
sure.
to know who Art is.
No.
Where he is.
Okay. Art is away.
I want Bob.
He's not
He
in
will
these.
come.
Yes.
I want the
Quelenna-
Bob there.
Torm shall play one of the mighty guardsmen.
Give me a character sheet, and I shall play it. I am very brave when it's not me.
I am Torm, I am the captain. I will attempt to kill these people for you.
Actually, that's a good idea to play that. an outsider that just came for the fight. What?
Just some random merchant walks in. Oh.
It's the fucking dwarf from Nightstone.
I'll kill him! For blood and glory!
The long lost cousin of Mr. R. Killsteel.
I feel like if that dwarf from Nightstone walked in, Sepp, he would just try to sell Mordrain the booze.
Too many names that I can't actually make out who's who.
Yeah. Well, you asked for it.
Heston and Kain are Rakim and Iboral Shamp and Iragan Banefrey and Gur.
Yep. You asked for it. You got it.
So many names.
And Kothar just left. That's it. He broke him. Left.
I broke him with the door.
Cadman and Regan. Oh, right. Each of those guards are 2 people.
Yep.
Forgot about that.
How the fuck did you come up with that so fast?
I had it prepared.
Okay. Because a lot of those names are pretty they're impressive.
I did ask him like way earlier today about it, so.
Yeah, I knew he would bring it up again.
New campaign idea. Any of the guards who survive, we all play as the honor guard for Shump.
You're assuming that Shump survives?
No, honor guard is in the last walk, and when you bury someone.
Yeah, that honor guard.
No, that's honor guard.
We're all just carrying a small urn at once.
Well, I mean, it might be big urns, depending if he slices you or burns you.
I'm assuming burning. It's just gonna roast them over the Nightmare's Mane.
Now, once Shump is dead, this is all that will remain. We'll just
people stop jinxing this session.
We are preparing for your death. Don't worry.
Of course you are.
Let's start this session on the right foot and roll initiative.
See what you made him do.
Must.
Why is Foxit being a bitch?
Finally, I didn't roll a 2.
Finally.
Let's
I can also see up Torm's nose.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, it's a big cavern.
We're so nice to each other in this. I fucking love the dynamic. Every group just sort of inherits after a while.
Yep. I mean, why not?
Right? We're just kind of douchebags all around.
Well, I mean...
It's the friendly kind of douchebaggery.
It is. I like that kind of douche.
You get from the party what you bring to it, right?
Yes, you do. Oh my god, and everything just shook.
Why? Did you fart?
Yes.
Get shook.
Get shook. Get woke.
The riding horse has a 15 initiative. I don't know why I have the option to roll for a riding horse, but yeah, I will go for that. I'm the riding horse.
You are the nightmare.
Hey, can my mount teleport?
No.
No, but you can resummon it here.
If you pray hard enough, maybe.
I mean, what was the cast time on that?
10 minutes. All you need to say is tell to Mordrain, wait a moment.
Wait.
Yeah,
hold
it's
on.
10 minutes.
You've got a horse. I need mine. It's only fair. I have little legs.
So we'll all just sit
Bumpy
down
legs.
over here and wait. And you can stand over there, Mordrain, and let him get his horse.
Yeah.
We're gonna attack Mordrain on
No.
not full health. The healer has spent a lot of his healing already. And a lot of others
I have 1, 2.
That sounds about as good as we're going to get it.
I have 9 spell slots for healing.
Yeah.
I've used
I
about
don't
a third
have
of my
the,
spells.
I don't have action surge either, do I? No.
Not
So
anymore.
you-
Because he went ahead and
Mine.
splurged it.
You
I didn't
squandered it.
realize that we were gonna just meet Mordrain right around the corner.
Oh, you didn't? When we assaulted the stronghold of the big baddie?
He's been elusive before.
It's so
That's
elusive
true.
that he actually came to meet you the first time you came around knocking.
Well, that was then.
And the irony is, the first time we came around knocking is we landed away from the castle. Deliberately to avoid it. Mordrain just
Got a point.
what's up? We're neighbors. Stab.
Question about how this mounted warfare will happen. When I direct my attacks against him, do I need to specify if I'm trying to hit the horse or him?
Preferably, yes. They will count as 2 different creatures.
Okay.
My cat is enjoying herself.
Ew.
Not that way.
You don't need to know that, Tor. That is disgusting.
No, she's suckling on a towel.
Why is your
Sleep.
PC case open and a cat sleeping right next to it?
What?
I took the side panel off so I
So
could
you can
use
get all the cat hair in there?
because
Yes.
my old graphics card was overheating, so I had to use this to cool it.
What RPM does it have?
I think this is like 500.
Oh, that's actually not bad
So.
for an older fan.
Kotar.
Yes.
And I got a new graphics card, I've just not put the case on it yet. Because I'm lazy.
Tasty.
Well, I did anticipate at least one more encounter before meeting him, so I have 2 counts of Blade Song available. I'm not going to need that, so immediately activate Blade Song as a bonus action.
Okay.
And let's see. Can you guys buy me a minute while I cast Teleportation Circle and go away?
Can I join you in the
10
teleportation? circle?
rounds.
I could just cast Lemon's tiny hut.
Cost.
Cost.
That
Oh.
also will take a full minute.
Will
No,
it? Because I have that in the thing.
no, he has it as a.
Yeah, but wasn't that only overwriting the material component, not the
Yeah.
cast time?
No.
Constantly
The
inherit
DM
action.
does this all wrong.
The cast time is 1 action.
Yeah, the cast time is 1 action.
We might need one of those here as a bulwark.
I've been thinking about that actually. Just like before everything starts.
I had fever dreams about this battle last night, so all my plans were just
Fever dreams?
yeah.
Wow.
You know
All
you're
my plans
dedicated.
are fucked up.
I didn't. I passed the fuck out.
I slept like a baby.
I woke up at 7 a.m. and then
But I am not in the fight, so.
You slept
Yeah.
like a baby, meaning you tossed and turned and woke up god awful early and then screamed.
And shit
That
yourself.
sounds like the perfect rendition.
You forgot, yeah, you forgot what Upset said. It's almost accurate.
Well,
It's all
let's
right.
start by defensive. Umbral
No.
images. Boop.
Huzzah.
Yes.
Huzzah!
I attempted to cast the spell without selecting a token, apparently.
Stop trying to do that. That's crazy.
Yes.
How dare you cast a spell without.
And that is my actions. Where's Niniak?
Dead.
Yeah, he got killed in that.
No, I have summoned
He
him.
he resummoned him. Niniak would be on your shoulder unless you deem it otherwise.
Yeah, I meant the token.
Ah,
Maybe
But
the
then
night
again, I
was
don't-
sneezed.
I don't need the token yet. So. But there we go. I cast those 2 things, or do those things, and step back.
Boop.
Boop, boop, I'm a sheep.
Beep, beep.
Okay. On the count of 20, or initiative 20, Kothar, you feel a burning sensation inside you, almost like you've eaten something terribly spicy. And you feel almost like a slight rumbling inside your like chest.
Belly.
More
Did
like
we
a
have
chest.
enchiladas?
Well, I mean that's that's up to Rohirden. He seems to be the cook. But
I hope you didn't
no,
eat something
we
I cooked. Then you're dead.
But you feel something inside you pulling towards Mordrain.
Pulling or wanting to pull?
Kind of both. It is like definitely like there's a slight pressure on your rib cage, but it's not painful or even like or even to a level of discomfort. It's just like you can feel the sensation.
Yep.
Kothar is becoming a demon.
Yes, he's always been a demon. That's the trick.
That's my secret.
Helm septic cask, because that would be helpful to have.
I suggest you try and beat him into submission.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Also, could you link your passive aura, the one that you always have on?
Order of Courage.
Do you give the courage also to Mordrain?
Only allies.
Friendly creatures.
Well, it depends what you define Mordrain as. Is he friendly?
I mean, technically, he is asking you very nicely to serve him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a job offer.
Yeah.
What is his pay? That's the question.
Full health benefits. That's about it.
Oh.
Dental?
Let me see. Orvitelli.
If you're unsure of what to do, I might suggest that you cry a bit.
Yeah, that could help. I'm gonna cast our Vitality and keep concentration on that.
Okay.
And ready my weapon.
Are you expecting battle?
The glaive.
It's as though you're expecting battle.
All right. Get to the good stuff then. The Nightmare is going to right up and carry Mordrain forward.
Into battle.
Yes.
And Mordrain
Riding into battle.
is scared.
Yes, totally.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of riding straight over the brazier, he hooks right and crashes into what is these are Cadman and Reagan on Shamp's left side. His hooves coming down to strike one of them, hopefully.
That would technically provoke an opportunity attack from me, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Just technically.
Technically, yes.
From both of us?
No.
Me, because I have Sentinel.
Yeah.
I see.
He's not leaving, he's approaching. Yeah.
18.
18 will hit.
Okay, I'll roll the D8 for the smitey thing.
It's mighty smite.
But what are you attacking, the horse or the rider?
The horse,
the one
because
that-
the horse
the one that-
missed.
It would be the one that done the attacking, so it would be the horse.
Okay.
Okay. See. Good. Okay, you impose yourself on the horse as it or on the nightmare as it approaches, slashing a cut across like the chest, basically, while the horse is rearing up and kicking one of the soldiers beside you with both hooves, front hooves. The blue guards attack in turn, trying to poke at the horse first and foremost, since, well, deny the enemy transportation. BA.
Aura with a 30-foot radius.
17. Are you yelling any orders to the blue cloaks, by the way?
Run away!
Well, Lord Protector.
Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking.
Contemplating.
Stand fast.
We will just stand there. We just don't.
And
How
fast.
can I? Do I know where the other
We'll
ones
stand
are?
fast.
I
The other
never
blue
understood
cloaks?
that command, by the way.
The-
Stand fast.
The other blue cloaks are
En
Come-
route.
they are going basically door to door, clearing out the fortress, as your command was.
So they
Yeah,
are far
clear the rest
away
of the
from us, or
compound
can they-
and return here once done.
Are they within earshot or air?
Some might be.
I guess they should. We will see how this goes first. Fine. Shit.
The
Yes, I was.
green aura I've
calculating.
put down is the aura of vitality, by the way. Just so I know
Yep.
the radius of it.
That's fine. Oh, that's quick.
Oh, these guys are doing work.
Some. Definitely. They are targeting the horse, or the nightmare, and poking their spears out as best they can. They do manage to break the skin on either flank of the nightmare, and you can see almost like an eruption of lava and fire from inside that bubbles for a second on the outside before then basically vanishing into thin air.
Sounds tasty.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Hmm.
And he's gonna shift on over there. Impose himself between the target and Kothar. Shump, it's your turn.
If I hit this and push him out of, arm's length or attack range, would that count as an attack of opportunity from both or everyone inside of that area?
No, if you manipulate someone to
Okay, so
leave, then no.
If it's not free will, then
Yeah, that's how
I
I've
see.
usually done that. Because otherwise, if you have like a gust of wind or whatever,
can
that's
be
gonna
OP.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gonna be
just
a
like
gauntlet
pushing
of
attack.
attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. Okay, well then I won't do that.
You can still do it if you want to.
There's no need.
You can knock him off his horse.
You can eat his horse.
That's true.
I see that if I wasn't to knock him off his horse, I see that just the threat would multiply. Like he would. I don't think I would do that. No. But I will.
At least he won't
hit-
be so tall.
I will try to hit Mordrain actually.
How rude.
I know, because he is within my range. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he is.
yeah. I will hit Mordrain, and I will not. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I. Yes, I have that. Okay, so fuck it. I'm gonna expend a superiority die.
Okay.
It's called menacing attack. So I'm gonna try to make Mordrain frightened of me.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's see. It's frightened of me until the end of my next turn. How does that work in my favor if he's frightened? If he fails, he will be frightened.
If he's frightened, if I remember right, he has disadvantage on attacks
That would
against
be
you and can't
good.
move towards you.
Attacks
would be
and ability checks.
But only against you.
Yeah, well, I mean, that would be better than nothing. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so menacing attack. Come on. She's asking if you cut your hair, Tio.
Yeah.
No, it's just
I'm
natural.
trying to imitate you, Seth. But I'm far more handsome than you anyway, so.
Fuck you.
Squeak.
This is multitasking.
I'm a sheep.
It's an itty bitty bobby.
So
Alright.
that last one, I don't think I was actually needing that last roll, the D10. Because he just need to make a wisdom saving throw, and I guess the DC is the
Yeah,
same
but
on
you
everything,
still-
so that's a 17.
The D10 is your what is it? The dice with the Battle
That's the-
Master, right?
DC?
No, it's not the DC, but you add that to your damage.
Okay. Yeah.
So 20 hits, the 18 hits, the rest are a miss.
Fucking hell.
Hey, there's a baby in the room.
Wait, yeah, okay, I
It's 7.
thought I just pushed that 3 times. There's one frost too many. But it didn't hit anyone. So.
That is the attack, the extra attack, the second extra attack. Okay, yeah, that was the 14 that was over.
Yeah.
Did you save it?
Again. Not yet, because I'm still doing the damage.
But that would be
My
the
7.
same DC as everything else, right?
Your DC is 8 plus pop mod plus strength or dex mod.
Yeah. So 17.
And it's a wisdom.
Yeah. It's a pretty decent DC.
Yeah, that's beefy. I think it's what we, both me and Quelenna has.
That's
what is
probably
it?
normal.
Save DCs.
Yeah, what number? Didn't hear the
17.
number.
17.
Yeah.
I don't know what my save
Let's
DC
go.
Wow.
is. For
Wow.
Mordrain is scared of me.
Wow. Huh.
He's
Let's see,
currently
you
a
can
little
see-
girl screaming on his horse. Ah!
In the eyes of Shump, he just sees the desire for retribution for the last time they met.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Shump's grown some balls since then. He's
Probably taking some too.
There's definitely surprise in Mordrain's eyes, those beady eyes that you can see through his skull mask as he looks down at you, Shump.
I'm glad to see that you remember me.
That everything you're doing this round?
Yeah.
Didn't need me to move him over there. Alright.
I'll go grab something to eat. Since I'm very needed here.
Ow.
I'll be right back.
Mordrain is going to reach out his hand out to his side and brings it down in like a sweeping motion towards you, Shump. Midair into his hand, forming this shadowy shaft that then gets topped off with a great blade that appears to thirst for your blood, the edge shimmering with a shadowy texture. And he strikes down at you. He
Wow!
I'm not even gonna roll a disadvantage for that one because it's can't get worse.
He decapitates his own horse.
Yes.
This would be a good time to use my channel divinity, I think.
So, the glaive forms, but it comes down, the blade forms too late. The pole has already moved past you by the time the blade fully forms, and instead of cutting into you, the blade just kind of wafts past you, and then solidifies after the strike is done. It should not have that, I think, because it already counts for proficiency.
That is a lot of plus hit bonuses.
6
Yes.
proficiency, 5 strengths, plus 3, plus 3.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
Can he actually miss except for a 1?
He rolled
can't.
18.
There we go. That should fix it.
He actually can't miss any of us. Unless he crit fails.
Yeah, which he did quite gloriously.
Well, I
However,
didn't make him scared in
the
his pants.
sweeping motion continues past you, Shump, and continues into the blue cloaks, but next to Mordrain,
I think he got them.
cutting into Rakim and slashing a gash right through his breastplate. Although Rakim is still very much alive and fighting.
But I wanted him to decapitate the horse.
Tough. We don't get what we want all the time. Be thankful he missed you.
Kothar.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I am going to need a token.
For Big B's hand, I'm guessing.
Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Yes, for Bigby's hand.
All right.
Oh, whew, that didn't go out in chat. Good.
Do we have something for that?
Now, can I immediately use this? Casting time is a action. Bonus action to command it.
I think that'll do. And give you the rights to move it around. And there we go. You have your Big B's hand.
Well, you know, I'm an ass man and I see that ass. I'm going to grab him with the hand.
All right.
In this case, not gonna bother switching my name in the bottom there.
If
So
only Quelenna were here.
I'm just showing what I could have done.
Grasping hand. Attempt to grapple. Give me a small strength check. Opposed to target's athletics, acrobatics. Okay. It will need to. Mordrain will need to.
he will need to beat a 19.
A 19.
Actually,
That
wait. The hand is he medium?
Yeah.
He needs to beat a 27.
Oh.
Yes. The hand has advantage if the target is medium or smaller.
Oh. Okay.
Because this is a big ass hand.
All right. Yeah.
Big B was a man
Absolutely.
of big hands.
Okay.
You know what they say
Let's
about the
go.
man with big hands?
Now, what happens
They
if an
have small
ogre
They
They
grasp a
casts it?
lot.
What happens if an ogre casts that? Is the hand bigger?
No, the hand is based on the spell, not on the cast.
Oh,
An 8. Your humongous hand sweeps in and grapples Mordrain.
Excellent. That's my turn.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I need some movement. This I don't like this positioning. There we go.
All right. Let's see.
So a giant blue hand of force is currently grabbing that ass.
it's like
Seems
pinch.
okay. Yeah. Initiative 20. You feel the burning sensation inside you, Kothar. Get a little more forceful. The pressure builds in your chest, but still not to the point of it being painful or even discomforting. It's more of a deep desire to reach out towards Mordrain.
But I am. From a
Yes,
distance.
in a way you are.
Because he is doing this, the motions the hand is mimicking is my hand. So you see Kothar is standing there gripping something thin air.
Mm-hmm. You're like Darth Vader. Rohithan.
Stabby, bash, stabby. To Mordrain.
That damage, though. That damage.
12 and 18. 18 hits. and the
27
crit
definitely hits. So, 2.
That critical damage is awesome.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Yeah, 5.
It's not even average.
I mean, oh well. Okay, anything else? You're just smacking Mordrain?
Bonus action. Is that a bonus action? What's your health at, Sep?
75 out of 89.
Is your,
Don't think about me, dude. Don't think about me.
Is your Polar Mastery a bonus attack? Or a bonus action to use? Or is it just tied to attack action?
When you take the attack action with only a glaive, however, oh yeah, it's a bonus action. Never mind.
Yep. I thought so. Okay, so that's your turn?
Yep.
Alright. The Nightmare is going to turn around. So it's rear to the blue cloaks. It's tried to he tried to kicked last round and does the same.
And up goes the tail.
Yes, up goes the tail, the fiery tail, and out come the hooves. A 9. A 9 misses. It basically like kicks the air in front of the blue cloaks and Shump, almost like in an effort to frighten them, although it's quite sure it's
I
trying
was
to.
expecting a breath attack.
Not from that end, I hope.
I should be able to reaction that.
Is that on an attack or on a successful hit?
I'll blink Sentinel. Attack against a target other than you, and that target doesn't have this.
Yeah,
Okay.
makes an attack.
Yep. Makes an attack, so yeah.
Also, please fix it.
I
He's
did fix
lazy,
it.
we all know this.
It is not fixed.
20 to 20 hits.
Alright. We're an 11.
Plus 3.
Okay.
40.
Ah, that's good.
Hang on, I
That's
need to
really
roll
good.
the con save for this.
The blue cloaks get involved, hitting the nightmare as well. Still focusing on that instead of the now bound by a great big shimmering hand, Mordrain. Ooh, so many crits on your behalf. I don't
You're
like
doing
that.
this all by yourself. We don't need to be here. You guys can do all of this.
Apparently.
Apart from that one guy who, like, failed the damage. And apparently the hit as well, so.
What you should have done is, Shump, you should have sent the 500 men here to attack, and we should have stayed in Nightstone just relaxing.
I feel
Yeah.
like we might have had a better chance against a horde of enemies.
Well, I mean, you know,
Just like send us a carrier pigeon when you're done.
What is the name of the guy? These guys, Reagan and
Cadman.
Cadman, and I guess the 8 and 4 was theirs.
Yeah,
Okay,
it would be,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll keep hitting Mordrain.
Cadman and Reagan, get your shit together.
24, 20, 17 misses.
Yeah.
Anything
24
else
hits.
There's not many.
Except they don't.
What are you talking
Mordrain
about?
is going to parry.
You fucker.
Use his
But wait, does he
reaction
have a parry each and every attack and counter them, or does that just automatically
It
parry
is going
everyone?
to block one of your melee attacks. With
Could
his
I
glaive.
suggest a bite?
Roll
You
1
may,
to 3 and pick which
but I'm
one.
not going to follow that suggestion.
Can I
Video.
do a deception or maybe a persuasion?
No, unfortunately not.
Maybe a performance one.
Yeah, I am proficient in
So-
performance.
The second frost attack goes through. and the bite goes through.
Damn it. Yeah, well, deal some damage. But I was thinking rally. That cannot be used on myself, right? I can't get temporary hit points to listening to my own voice, right?
Depends on how deluded you are.
Well, it says a friendly target, and I'm pretty friendly.
Once you get insane, you can use that.
Or am I not insane?
No, I
Not-
mean your
not
character
insane
needs
enough.
to become insane.
Damn it. But
I have
can't
a interesting question. When he parries, does
Mhm.
anything interesting happen?
Anything interesting happen?
Yeah,
do you
it's
mean?
frost.
It's frost, and I'm strong as fuck, Nugget.
Um, there is
This is the force
there
behind
is
it.
a little ringing, a little ringing sound from inside the blade.
I don't like how you
However,
do that.
Mordrain's glaive more or less just like twirls around the blade instead of like clashing against it straight on. And so it's more like a misdirect or deflection to the side, which Shump then quickly corrects on and strikes at Mordrain successfully.
I hate Mordrain.
A little bit.
Anything else, Shump?
Fuck, yeah. Kind of.
That's
Almost.
why
maybe.
you're killing him, because you love him.
Yeah.
I have to see that,
Love does people make weird choices in life.
shit, he's not afraid of me anymore. On a failed save, he's only frightened until the end of my next turn, so he's...
He's no longer frightened.
Shouldn't have said that, but I guess you already knew.
He knows all.
He does.
Anything
He's
else?
only frightened of Quelenna. That's why he came here.
The surprise and moment of fear subsides. I'm guessing that was it for you, Shum, right?
Yeah.
For your turn.
Well, you can see the beads just flaming back up.
Yeah, definitely. Considering he is now engulfed by this huge ethereal hand constricting him.
This is
And-
like when Ghost Rider is almost dying and then he comes back.
I never
Wow.
understood that movie. It's a weird movie.
Yeah, can say that again. Anyways, Mordrain is not gonna try and fight the hand that is around him. He concentrates on Shump this time, stabbing out with his glaive once, 23 to hit, and then he, after prodding out at you with his glaive, he twirls it around his head and brings it down towards Rohirden.
Yeah,
24
that
to
hits.
hit.
That definitely hits.
4 rolled on the damage on either case. Kothar.
Well, I mean, the hand is around him, so what do you usually do when you have your hand grasping something you don't like? You don't jerk it,
Wank.
you squeeze it. Ugh, for 9 damage.
Alright.
That was bonus action.
Amazing damage.
And out of curiosity, I'm also going to launch a firebolt.
Alright.
Oh shit!
That. The.
Oh fuck!
Ooh.
You know what they say about curiosity? The curiosity killed the cat.
And the rest of the party apparently.
You think?
Would fire affect
Though
the nightmare?
it's
or
nice
him?
damage.
Would that affect him?
Time will tell. I'm shooting at Mordrain, though.
Yeah, you think so at least.
I mean,
Try.
he's got fire in his eyes
Um,
almost all the time.
And is okay. All right, that's good then. You launch your firebolt at Mordrain. However, your huge hand is kind of in the way. So your firebolt hits one of the knuckles on the hand, and then like ricochets kind of off, or more like distorts off to the side, causing causing half of that damage on the on Big B's hand. You should have your
9.
Rounding down or up?
rounding down.
8.
Beautiful.
Don't worry. It's got 65.
From that directly at me, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Holy hell, that's awesome.
Beep boop, beep boop.
I could have taken.
He's doing voices,
Beep boop. Beep boop.
and he's frozen in
He's
that
gone.
awesome pose.
He's downloading porn.
Hit a
Stop
circle on my
downloading
end.
porn. No, for me it's still showing
Are you
him as
shitting me?
frozen.
Am I frozen right now?
Yep.
No,
Oh, wait, you
you're a circle on my end. Oh, now you're
Oh,
back.
now he's moving.
Now you're back. You're very pixelated now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tell your housewife she doesn't need housewife porn right now.
The hell? Can you hear me too? So, am I back now?
Kinda.
In voice.
You said the hell and it just
droid
got
cuss.
stuck on the
And this, guys, this, guys, is how things will look when net neutrality is abolished. Sepp is showing you all how it will be. Out of the kindness of his heart.
Pay
And the
$20
lack of his
more
background.
and you'll be able to play D&D.
Maybe.
Am I good now?
Yeah.
Fucking
No,
hell.
not really.
Something is devouring your bandwidth.
Stop downloading.
Oh, is it improving?
It
Did we
is
jinx
slowly
No.
improving.
Nope. Now it is.
For me, it is slowly
Is it?
improving.
Now you're moving. And
Anyways.
pixelated again.
So, Kothar, is that the end of your turn?
In an effort to show his resistance to this thing controlling, he's going to try to move back there.
All right.
It wants to bring him closer. No, he's going to step further away.
Come to Quelenna.
Okay.
If I had a breath attack, this would be perfect.
Unfortunately, you're not a dragon.
Yeah.
The burning inside you continues, but does not grow any hotter than it has already.
And also briefly, while he's stepping back, he'd telepathically tell Niniak to keep his eyes open for more spirits.
All right. Now, also as a legendary action, Mordrain's cloak of billowing shadows engulfs him entirely, wreathing him in these in a cloud of embers and a darkness within them, and he slowly slides down through the Big B's hand.
And the
And
And
steed.
into the horse.
Provoking no opportunity attacks. He moves past Shump and then slowly again grows and gets revealed in his true form.
Which is a small lizard.
Which is a fairly muscular humanoid figure wearing
It's not a
charred
lizard.
armor.
Thought it's like the Ninja Turtles, that he's for really like a different thing.
Why do all the bad guys have to be muscular macho men? Couldn't he be like a fat guy?
I mean, Slim Fatso.
Not all enemies, There are the occasional mad wizard and the liches.
True.
Cat,
Rohan.
no, don't eat it.
That's always a good sign. Cat, no, don't eat it.
She's trying to eat my
How
shirt.
far from that horse am I? Because I don't trust this.
The horse?
Yeah, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, you're only 5 feet from the horse. It's a large creature, so it takes up the 4 squares here.
Yeah, that's what I was checking how far from it I was. Fuck it. I'm going to
Try to persuade the horse to join Champ.
to there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bash Mordrain some more.
Bash! His head or his feet?
Nope, I double hit that.
Well, the 20 is gonna hit.
The weapon, but okay, so 1.
That misses.
I like the
Completely.
symmetry though. 20, 15, 10.
Yeah.
And then 4.
And yeah. And
Yeah.
another
What?
4.
15.
Why is it not 2d8 like last time?
I only roll what I need to roll for when I actually hit, because it only affects if I hit. So no
It's
point.
1d8 per actual attack that hits.
You need
Alright.
more hits.
That's
Alright, so you circle around and try and keep bashing on Mordrain
Clank, clank, clank.
and succeed to some degree.
What?
His cloak's still billowing about, so I swing for him, hit him once, and then hit his cloak the second time.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to see exactly where his figure is, considering the cloak is just kind of constantly in motion and draping him in the shadowy stuff.
The good shadowy stuff.
Shadow stuff.
Just take a flask and put it under the cloak and gather his shadowy stuff.
Nightmare is going to
Dance some ballet.
is going to steady itself for a moment and then like hop off the floor, and as soon as it does that, a flame reset entirely, and it is sucked into a glowing dot right in front of it, and it disappears from your view.
Aww.
The blue cloaks, and seeing this, just gonna look at Chump. The ones closest are going to turn to Mordrain automatically and engage him.
Shump, this is where it's acceptable to do this.
I'm scared of talking.
Why?
Well, there
Because-
are online courses for that.
Fuck off. All of a sudden, when I
Improv, man.
talk, everyone starts laughing, and I'm like, "What the fuck just happened?" And then he's like, "Oh, he's frozen. Oh, he's like at the, you know."
Yeah. Well, I
doing
mean, when you
voices when I was just checking my. Nothing was on.
Well, it's not our fault that you become a robot in the middle of your sentence.
Maybe you should disconnect your phone.
I did. I fucking did.
And the other half's phone.
I can't. I value my balls.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
What if the PlayStation started to download something?
You've done what you needed with them.
I have. I
Nice.
cut them off. But the doctor wouldn't let me.
Uthal.
Cadman and Reagan are still the odd man out. They march up to try and stab at Mordrain. Their spears go instantly like wide, and Mordrain like knocks them out of the way with his glaive. They're still highly ineffectual.
Good. That's what you love about blue cloaks. Highly ineffectual.
Yeah. Perfect. Just what you need from your guards. Jump.
I mean, we had quite good guards that smoke, so.
It's got a point.
I'll do the same thing, actually.
Smoke?
I'll try to make him afraid of me.
All right.
Take that, you motherfucking smoke belching, horse riding son of a god. Well, it was good as long as it was.
Aww.
All right.
She likes Shump's picture. She was nuzzling the Shump's picture on the screen.
So the 27 is going to be a hit. For the 28, he's going to parry it.
Why
Redirect
do
your
you always
attack to the
parry
side.
me? Why is he parrying me? Not anyone else, just me.
Because you
Apparently
do the
he
most
saw
damage.
that you have the most damage, yeah.
You are slashing at him and clearly cutting into him with your sword, with your weapons.
Hey, Shump,
He's not liking that.
Yes,
brace for impact.
I will.
What?
Wow.
Did did he get frightened?
Let's see.
No.
Nope.
Fuck.
He this time he just glowers and or tries to stare you down as you try and impose yourself again, make yourself look frightening to him. This time you see almost like a smile in his eyes as they burn and focus on you.
Hey, curious question, Theo.
Yeah.
You know his Shump's whole know your enemy thing?
Yeah. What about it?
Will we have interacted with him about a minute by now?
Hmm.
So you have that available. Keep that in mind. I might ask for it.
Do I? Do
Yeah.
I actually have that when I just fight them, or do I have to stand there and just?
Well, things happen before we fought as well.
I love that.
Yeah, but do I? Yeah, like, do I have to concentrate on them? I thought I was gonna stand from an outside
You
and
just
just
need to
look in.
observe or interact.
Cool. Okay.
And that was
But
before
I'm pretty
combat.
sure that I know everything there is to know before I do that.
There's going to be one important thing I need to know.
Okay.
But that'll be eventually. Also, remember I said brace for impact.
I'm already braced. My butthole is hard.
Can you form diamonds in it?
Almost. That depends on what you're doing next.
If you
Wow.
if you get him enough heat, he can do it.
Let's see. Okay. Mordrain is going to bring his glaive down. on the blue cloaks right beside you, Shump, and tries to carry the hit on to you. 27 and a 25 is against you, Shump.
I want to say that those does not hit, but yes, they hit. Are you satisfied? But I was braced for it.
We know there he can't miss us unless he crit fails.
Yeah.
The lowest he will hit is 19.
Well, yeah, if you crit fail, he...
Crit fail is 18, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the lowest he'll hit without
my
crit
AC
failing
is 18.
19, I mean.
Yeah, but
Thankfully,
crit
it's a
fail is
crit fail,
fail.
so it'll still miss.
Now I'm starting to drool a little blood.
Wow, really? Okay. Cadman next to you sputters a little bit of blood, and as you turn and basically do the same, there's like a little drop of blood coming from the corner of your mouth. You see that Cadman has had his throat slashed, not quite to the artery, but you can see that the blade has definitely gone in a fair bit.
Is there kind of a look that is blaming me or something?
No, it's more of a help me kind of look.
You
Look of
knew what you signed
desperation.
on for.
Kothar.
Yeah. I'd like to do a timing attack with my action and my bonus action.
Okay.
With my bonus action, diagonally above, the hand is going to come like downwards force diagonally, while I run up behind him
And say, bah, 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 bah,
and
bah.
sock him in. Let's make it a spleen. Let's try to aim for the spleen.
Okay.
But here's the thing, this is going to have a lot of force behind it, because the thing is going up for his head is going to try to make him... So, first of all, let's see if the hand hits.
One can always dream.
A 15 is a miss.
So he dodges and tries to get out of it. Let's see if the ring hits. The invisible ring that nobody sees anymore. I just find it again. Where the frick did it go?
It's invisible. That's why you don't see it anymore.
There we go.
Okay.
Does it hit?
A 17 is a miss.
Shit. Do I have inspiration? I do not.
I have. And I have lucky.
Too bad
Yeah,
you're
but
not
you're not
there.
I have also Glass House to put him away for a while until we can deal with him.
Let me guess, he's dodging it by just turning sideways and leaning over my punch and the pacified face.
So, what basically happens is Mordrain moves to the side to avoid the hand for a moment, his cloak billowing over his figure, shrouding him entirely. As you bring your Ring of the Ram at the same time, the Ring of the Ram effect blows past him for just a second, removing all of the shadow, cloaking him, and you see this this wake push straight out towards your Bigby's hand, and the two clash in the middle, and you hear a high five clap as Bigby's hand is thrown back over over Shum's head. And Mordrain moves back, and the cloak once again slowly grows onto his
That
back.
would have been so epic if it landed. Oh well, I move back after the strike.
Okay. As a legendary action, Mordrain is going to bring his glaive down on Rohirrim.
Ow.
Kothar.
Can Rohirrim as a legendary action? Ow.
Ow.
Mobile.
Okay.
Is it an opportunity attack, as I suspected it was?
Make a melee attack against the creature. No, because Mordrain parried, I think, this round.
Yeah, if he parries, it's the reaction.
Yeah, so...
no. No, he hasn't parried this round yet, because it redoes every time it's his round. But no, he doesn't take the opportunity attack. Kothar, you do feel a rumbling inside you. You got close
You need to the toilet.
you got close to Mordrain, and you felt this power surge inside you. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, let's get out of edit mode.
If you become a demon, I will so say, I told you so.
Kothar.
I mean, Quelenna will.
Obviously.
Is it a charm effect?
No. You hear inside your mind a roaring voice call out to you. Let me join my other half.
Fuck off.
You stifle the power inside your chest. However, it is roiling and seething. You can feel it trying to push out of you, although you are containing it. Rohirrim, it's your turn.
Has it been up to 1 minute yet?
Since the start of this initiative?
Yes.
Not yet.
Okay.
4 rounds? Or 3?
It still has 4 rounds at this point, I think.
It's just so I know when to cancel out Order of Vitality.
Yeah, you still have 6 rounds at least.
Not that you're using it at all.
Not yet.
Kothar, you can actually inspire yourself now because you have 2 voices.
I'm gonna make an attack action. And then I can't actually see. I need to roll 1d10, 1d8, and set it. I will heal set for 2d6. Stop scratching the screen, you little shit. That's the damage. Wow.
Do you roll 2d6 or do I roll 2d6?
9 for you, Sep.
9. Awesome.
9 hit points back. Good.
Better than what the DM took from me. Thank you a lot.
Wow, Sep. Getting feisty.
No, fuck you.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Torm. I just read what you put in Twitch chat.
Alright.
But it's the truth.
The blue cloaks are going to be attacking Mordrain as well.
To be honest, there are purple cloaks in this case.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Jesus. Alright. The blue cloaks this time act almost as if they were 1, and they strike from 4 directions, stabbing at Mordrain. He he twirls his glaive by his side and brings it down, hitting all around him, basically holding the haft over his head and just like twirling it around himself. The glaive smacking aside 2 of the spears, while 2 others are cleaved straight through the shaft. The tips, metal tips, clattering against the ground.
Just the tip?
Oh my.
Feisty.
Shump, your turn.
You are going to have latrine duties for a year after this. Also,
This time it wasn't Cadman and Reagan. That got
It was everyone.
that got their spears destroyed, at least.
I want to do another superiority die. This time I rally towards Rohirthan.
Okay.
And I will also attack with my normal Duffy Duff. 1, 2, fucking hell, what the hell is going on? Fuck. 18, does that hit?
18 hits.
18 hits.
26
Okay, fuck.
hits and 25.
Normally it's like 1, you have to just to count on 1 missing.
The 18 hits.
So Rohirthan, you get oh nice. You get 10 hit points or temporary hit points plus 3, so 13 temporary hit points.
So
Oh yeah, it's rally.
Rohirthan, let's kill this motherfucker.
That's a very motivating speech.
All right.
In 12
Well, there's
seconds.
nothing wrong with having sex with your mother. Is what Rohirthan would say.
Jump.
Yes.
Roll a 1d100.
It depends where in the world.
Don't smile. Don't do that. Don't do that. Lower is good. Lower is yeah.
Okay. All right. Yep. Mordrain, on his turn, is going to strike out at you, Shump, with his first attack.
No.
And continue the blow against Rohirthan.
I just healed him. What the fuck?
Oh well, I still got 2 of the
Does
temporary.
35 hit you?
Okay, so 35 does not hit me. It misses.
Because this initial attack is against Sep, that would still count opportunity reaction for me.
Yeah.
Opportunity reaction.
If you want to use your reaction to hit him.
Yeah.
All right. Roll a 100.
And become a toad.
Actually, I'll add the 1d8 first, and then roll the 1d100.
Sure.
$93.
All right.
That's a nice number.
As the glaive comes and sweeps across Shump and then to you, Rohirthan, causing gashes in both your armors and bodies. You counterattack with your own glaive and find your blade rushing up towards his head. At the last moment, the edge alignment goes a little askew, and you instead knock him across the mask he's wearing. And the mask is basically wrenched off his face, and you see a withered human face underneath that looks pale and extremely frail.
Don't look at me.
And
Don't look at me.
the same time
I'm hideous.
as his turn ends, he uses a legendary action, and his figure is enveloped by the shadowy cloak that then slowly melts down to the floor and crawls towards the top
Ventilation.
or the ceiling of the chamber by dispersing around your group of blue cloaks and Champenrohöden, and spilling out from between your legs and rising up towards the ceiling. Othar.
So he's now smoke on the ceiling.
Yeah, he is like several stacks of smoke that are pouring up towards the ceiling.
Where did
Get
the
the
mask
vacuum
go?
cleaner.
What was that?
Where did his mask go? The one that was knocked off.
It landed on the other side of the brazier down here.
Bonus action. Make the hand move over there and pick up the mask and crush it.
All right.
It's important to taunt him, you know.
Make a strength check for your hand. All right.
I think that'll do.
Peer back.
That is a crushed mask. Although I'm not sure why you crushed his mask. It was a nice mask.
It's a taunt.
Yeah, it's like, fuck you.
All right.
You could just ask him nicely to come down.
Okay. The do you have any kind of feeling through the through Bigby's hand?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right.
Can make the spell.
All right. So you feel or you see Bigby's hand smash down and grip the clench down on the mask in the palm. The fingers crunching down a little bit just to make sure the mask is properly ground down.
Yeah.
I need a second hand so I can do this.
Use your mage hand.
Yeah, tiny hand just.
What else did you want to do this turn?
Firebolt.
No, because it's not really a solid target.
Doesn't matter.
I'm going
You're
to
burning part of it.
conserve what little I have left in terms of magic power. Is there anything else that I can... Yeah. No, that's concentration, isn't it?
We are not knowing what you speak of.
Expeditions
Yeah,
retreat.
it's concentration, so I can't use that.
Mhm.
What about... Where's the other spell? It's touch.
Meow.
Yeah, I'll use the light cantrip on a piece of clothing that I have. Let's make it
Pink.
Yeah, I'll do it on my collar.
Okay.
No, actually, my sleeve. My sleeve. I was thinking of the word cuff, but it's my sleeve. I
What
now have a
color?
light source.
Okay.
It is definitely not pink.
Aw. The chat will be so disappointed.
Well, I mean, I'm not Quelenna.
True.
As far as I remember, light green is the color associated with the Elven Pantheon.
Green flame.
That is my turn.
Okay. The raging fire inside you again tries to pound at your chest. This time not to the extent of trying to push you towards any course of action. It is more of a constant thumping inside your chest now. It like swells up against you and then withdraws again.
Oh, this is going to be a very bad idea. But Kothar would say, you would all hear him say aloud, if you wanted to be joined so badly, make him come to me.
Okay. You hear no response, but you feel the fire or the burning sensation settle ever so slightly. Go ahead then.
I should also take a big beat hand so we can give high fives.
Yep, massive high fives. The biggest high fives. Huge.
Wouldn't that cause a thunderclap?
If it wasn't a concentration spell, you could have two of them and just like.
Abjure enemy on him if possible.
Okay.
Oh, unless... Oh, no, never mind.
All right.
He's a big pile of smoke. Hopefully that works how I want it to.
All right. So, through your divine magic and connection that you have with the effect as you summon it and concentrate it on Mordrain, you feel
His
him.
puffiness.
Yes, you feel him reject your divine magic or divine magical attempt to affect his mind, almost as if he is indeed immune to this kind of effect.
Okay. That's an action.
Almost as though.
Almost as though.
Almost.
It's not quite. It's
he rejects.
almost.
He sees your magic and rejects it.
It's like,
No, thank you.
Your puny goddess is weak.
That would
Puny
count
god.
as an
It's just
action.
because he's not into love.
Yeah, as an action. So,
I mean, he loves to conquer.
True. Light
Alright.
the braziers.
Anything else?
Wait, which of the two things were you trying to do? The first or the second?
Abjure enemy.
First.
So, how do you hit something that has smoke?
Simple.
Turn on a fan.
You take a. Yeah.
I need wind.
That's interesting.
Quick.
Someone break wind.
Unfortunately, none of you are conjurers.
I have a glass house.
Third.
Oh wait.
If possible.
All right. Sure.
Thirdly, we can maintain up to 8 hours. Hopefully the fight doesn't last that long.
If the effect lasts for more than 8 hours, call your doctor.
If this lasts for more than 8 hours, guys, we need to go back to the Tower of Life.
Okay, you mark, or hunters mark your quarry. This cloud of smoke gathering in the rafters.
You just see the particle effect, like from World of Warcraft Hunter's Mark, above the room outside.
I just have to ask something. Yeah.
Yep.
I just have to ask something. Is there a how do you call it? The thing to get smoke out. The word eludes me. Chimney. Is there a chimney there?
No.
Ah.
There's not. Although the ceiling is vaulted in separate sections.
I thought that maybe it will be now everyone will come because they will think a pope is being elected.
Everyone will see this giant red arrow though.
No, unfortunately there is no pope. However, there is this flaming horse that appears out of thin air right beside the gathering cloud. And then almost instantly jumps again and dissipates in a flame.
Boom, boom. Amazing. Special effects all over the place.
Yes.
Particle effect.
I think it's just a bug in the system.
And both the flaming horse and the and Mordrain in his shadowy, smoky form disappear.
Get back here, you pussy.
Is this how the great coward Mordrain fights?
You see? That's what happened last time. You see how he fights?
Yeah, I see how he fights.
I love
can't finish a fight.
Well, Kothar, now you can give yourself a high five.
No, that hand is ready to move and defensively interposing itself.
You can also fly on it.
I don't have that much time.
Kothar, the dust, the bone dust and cracked pieces of the mask lying on the palm of Bigby's hand begin to slowly swarm together and reform.
You sure about that? Damn it, I don't have any more high-level spell slots except one of them saving. I want to dispel that shit so bad, but I can't. Well, crush time. Actually, I'm gonna make the hand keep the biggest pieces it can find of it, kind of press that between two fingers, just keep it pressed. Oh, you're gonna rematerialize, bitch, huh? Do it.
Okay. Sure. The rest of the pieces continue to slowly merge together. The piece held very tightly between the fingers appears to stay there.
Identify.
Takes too long.
And meanwhile, Shump has taken his place on the throne to the south.
He's sitting there with hands like this.
Shump.
Yeah.
As you sit down.
Yeah.
You become a dragon and you fly away.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not a dragon.
You are... Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Wisdom is his strength. Everyone knows that.
I'm
Alright.
calling about the ancient arts of Indomitable.
It's not
Can
ancient
you though?
That's what I'm thinking, can I? Did we have a long rest between...
No, we didn't.
No,
God
a long rest at all.
damn it. Fine.
And as
No,
far as I remember, you used that last time against the statue.
that's the fucking statue, yes. I also used the ancient art. That's why you remembered. Damn it.
You should have said new art.
Yes. New age art. Mainstream.
Art Nouveau.
So, how cold is the throne?
It's actually pretty cold. It is made out of stone after all. And there has been apparently no kind of heating in this hall for quite some time.
Well, Quelenna will rectify that once she gets there.
If
Into when?
Never, but once she
Jump.
gets there.
Yes.
You can sit down on the throne and just manage to relax a little bit when you feel yourself suddenly dissipate into thin air and then
That's
re-emerge
modest.
in a round chamber filled with
Nice.
gold. You hear from behind the double doors to your left the sounds of battle and the calls of your arch nemesis, Mr. R. Killsteel, as he goes, "For Mintor! Hur, hur, hur!"
Shut up, Art. What the fuck?
and from and right before your eyes, the piles of gold begin to slowly swirl into the head
No.
of a large draconic figure.
You're
Call
thrown in
it.
here.
I was waiting
Can I
for that.
reverse that fucking sitting?
You hear
If you gather the gold fast enough, you can stop it from forming.
If you saw what I saw, you would know that's not possible.
But that's a lot of gold. If you kill it, that's quite a lot of gold.
Can you see the gold?
stream.
I can
Oh,
see
yeah.
it.
Sorry, my siren alarm's in my pocket again.
They're warning you of the impending doom.
Yes, that is. Yeah.
as the
Yep.
as the draconic face emerges from the pile of gold, and the rest of the pile slowly begins to form this a long body and a tail behind that. You see in the very middle of the forehead, basically, right above the brow of the dragon, a coronet is sticking out.
It's time to get acrobatic up in this bitch.
Headbutt it.
And this coronet is made very ornately out of gold, and is in the shape of two dragon wings that are stretched out in a circle. So basically it's like the wings like hook up a little bit and then sweep down.
Nice.
And there is the head of a dragon in between those two wings where they meet above the forehead. And in the eyes of the dragon, or the eyes of the dragon coronet, are marked with the shining warm yellow gemstones.
Well, some action has to be taken.
Do we enter initiative?
The rest of you are still in the throne room, so
Oh. Kota would be dashing towards that throne.
okay. All right.
Planting his butt on it.
We'll keep the same initiatives then. And continue from where we left off. Probably simplest. Jump.
Yep.
What do you do?
Eat some steak.
Wah. Wah.
I charge it.
All right.
I want that crown. Also, that was very fitting.
At least it's not the Eye of the Tiger.
No, at least it's not. I was looking for Eye of the Dragon. There was none.
Can I run towards the dragon head, grab the coronet in a vault of sorts, kind of flip over it, maybe hook it up with one of my kopeshes and then just do something very fancy? You know, I'm very acrobatic of me. I mean, I'm in a very small room with a lot of gold and a huge ass dragon. I don't see a lot of opportunities here.
Absolutely, you can try.
Yeah.
You can always try.
Let's do
Okay.
that.
Roll an athletics and then an acrobatics.
Sheep.
Okay. Make make your weapon attack.
Hold on. Isn't there anything I can do? Luck. No. Isn't there anything I can do to re-roll that last one?
I don't know what you have.
I have the Stone of Luck thing. That's one. That's actually a 14 then.
Mm-hmm.
That was 14.
Does it have any other effects?
No. Is there anything I can do as a fighter to re-roll my last ability check?
Yes, but you used it.
Lucky.
God damn it. Fucking hell. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, Frost then. We go for Frost. Oh, that was better.
All right.
Fuck.
Okay. So you you leap up to your feet upon seeing this dragon head emerge from the pile of gold in front of you, and you take a few steps and then leap up. The dragon opens its mouth, composed entirely of these gold coins, and you crash into the mouth of the dragon while still holding out your sword, and you cleave your way through the gold, forming the upper lip and the upper jaw of the dragon, all the way up to the coronet, and flick it down, freeing it from the dragon, and pull your hand back. And at that point, you see the coronet is still like swirling around the blade of your khopesh as you bring it in front of you, and as you slide further into the dragon, unable to stop yourself thanks to that acrobatics roll, you the entire pile of gold above you suddenly crashes down on you.
Gold is very heavy.
But picture that. If the people raiding the rooms are entering, you can just see me with a coronet hanging around the khopesh just in the middle of a pile.
You just see the hand, barely
Yeah.
the wrist, and the weapon.
So basically, I've defeated the dragon.
There are worse ways to die.
All right.
There is.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, thank God he didn't kill me anymore then, because I'm in bad shape. A lot of blood is pouring from my mouth.
And you are now pinned down underneath a pile of gold.
Should I? I want to try to bury
Here
or
lies
dig
Shove.
myself out.
Died from
Sure.
gold.
You can definitely try. Kothar.
Let's see. Can I make it in one dash?
Up
That's
to
a good
me?
question.
Up to the room?
To the throne. It's 66. I can run
50.
regularly
60?
50 feet. So I'll have to
Dash.
dash. Do I do the dash as a bonus action
You
because
can
of
do expeditious
morale?
retreat.
Nope. I lose concentration on big bees, and I'm pretty sure. Wait, can I keep it if I get teleported over there? That is going to be the first concern. Let's see, baby's hand.
Though it will disappear anyways in a few moments.
Regardless, even if I could keep it, it would have to move manually by walking 60 feet each round. So I'll drop concentration on that and instead activate Expeditious Retreat with concentration and dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
Well,
And he's going to run at breakneck speeds. And as he reaches these steps, he's going to try to turn and use the momentum, kind of out with his butt, and try to land with his butt on the altar.
Didn't
Okay.
Jump sit there for a little while before he dematerialized?
So he's hoping he's going to come to a skidding halt with his back against the throne.
Make an acrobatics check.
This is going to go so bad, I didn't know it. Let's see. I think I have Blade Song, advantage on acrobatics. Okay.
oh,
Come on, sheet update.
roll 20 is thinking. There you go.
There we go.
Jesus. Wow, okay. That's a crit success, so yeah. You stop exactly as intended, skidding along the stone surface of the throne seat, stopping just shy of slamming against the back of it.
Niniak is just holding on
Yeah.
for dear life.
Yeah. Niniak has like wrapped itself around your throat and is like kind of choking you as he's holding on.
Roll for constriction damage.
So,
So,
his butt is on the throne.
yes.
Does anything happen?
No, not yet, at least.
He'll make eye contact with her, then, like, after that awkward few seconds, like, mine now.
Mine.
Rohedden.
Yes.
Go sit on Kothar's lap.
Mm,
Do the same and land in my lap.
the fucking. 1 minute. She's taking a picture of the cat.
That's a good timing.
Timing.
It's your timing is everything in life.
Hi, they're
And that
laughing at you.
is perfect timing. All she should have done is just hold the camera in front of the screen. That would be perfect.
I'm going to walk. I'm just going to casually walk up. 30
Casually.
feet. Which is about there. And whilst doing so, I'd like to make a survival or perception. I'll do that. Just submitting that to try and locate Mordrain.
Okay. Well,
I kind of need to decide whether it's survival or...
in this case, I think it's perception.
Perception with advantage. 20.
All right.
Another crit success. Wow.
Yeah. Mordrain is no longer on this plane of existence. You do not feel him anywhere. In the vicinity of the hall, you don't see any way he could have escaped the chamber aside from teleportation magic. And the waft of the the waft coming from the ceiling, the scent aroma of them jumping out, aided by the nightmare, is definitely one of infernal ash.
Oh, I still have my see invisibility up. Do I see any spirits?
No, not at the moment, no.
Now that he's gone, I'm thinking.
Nope, not at the moment.
You see a spirit of a fly that died a long time ago. And it's just buzzing around your ear annoyingly.
There's a gnome next to your ear. Anything else for Heathen?
I doubt I can dash up to Kothar, so probably not.
You want to dash into Kothar's lap? Kothar, just open
So
your
you
hands.
You just step forward and you look around for something and then just like...
Okay, Shump, from the other side of the double doors, you hear something crumple against the doors. You hear a loud bang. And then there is a tiny moment of silence before the door is suddenly kicked in and a Shade Knight's armor crumpling in on itself lands on the floor right in front of the pile of gold. And you see your buddy old pal, Rickard, our Killsteel, rush into the chamber. His spear held high, and he goes, "For the Lord Protector! Hey, that's a hand in the gold. I know that weapon." And he rushes to the gold and starts digging you out.
What is your facial state?
I think
when
that
he
he's currently
digs out your
spitting
face?
gold, isn't he?
Because I can hear him. I know that this is the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so I'm sitting there with the arm sticking out the gold, and when he sees this, let's see that he will find the face from the mouth up first. So there's like the mouth, just very generic, just right? There's still a little gold around the nose portion and the forehead. And as they go, there's just 2 coins left above the eyes. And when he removes those, these pinned eyes are wide open and just staring at him like,
"Oh, Lord Protector, it's good I found you, sir."
Why?
Asking him how many kills he got.
He throws his spear aside back towards the doors, and then stands up and reaches up to your hand, holding it out so he can help you climb out of the treasure.
God damn it, I will take his hand.
"Hoo-ah, sir!"
Why are you saying hoorah?
"For a job well done, sir. The fortress is... the fortress has been secured, sir.
You
No
killed
more Shade
Mordrain.
Knights.
Oh, you removed the Shade Knights.
The upper floors are clear. The basement is clear. The main floor is clear. No enemies visible."
Art, what is your ambition and goals in this army?
To live to a healthy at least 30 and then retire, sir.
I see. There's no ambition above that.
No, sir. I live to serve. For the Lord Protector, sir.
Yeah,
For the full
thank you.
cloaks. For Mintar.
Have you ever heard the term of overachiever?
I have, sir.
What is your rank? Are you an officer of rank in this army?
No, sir. Just call me soldier, sir.
But you want to be.
No, sir.
That's good.
Underachiever?
How many Shade Knights have you killed, Art? You know what? No.
Scratch that.
How many soldiers? How many Shade Knights have you killed, soldier?
I'm not even getting personal on this level.
He looks back to the Shade Knight that's on the Shade Knight armor that's on the floor, and then turns back to you. 5, sir. And then the big dude in the garden. Hooah!
You killed 5 Shade Knights and the big dude in the garden.
Yeah, the big stony dude.
That's very impressive, soldier.
Thank you, sir.
How many soldiers are left?
Um. To my knowledge, sir, we lost only 6 during the entire operation, sir.
Only 6. So they're not worth anything to you. They're only 6 lives.
Considering we were storming an entire fortress with only 24 men, sir, that's a very
Yeah,
good...
but you're basically a killing machine, aren't you, soldier? You killed the big stone dude and 5 Shade Knights.
No, sir.
Listen up. I want you to gather this gold. Everything is cleared, right? There is no more enemies from here to the ship.
Yes, sir. Everything's clear.
I want you to consider the capacity of the battleship, of our airship, and fill it with gold. As much as you can do without us being over capacity. I want you to do this without trying to be anything else than the gold carrier. Okay?
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
Trent, what are your objective, soldier?
Hoo-ha!
To fill the ship with as much gold as we can carry, sir.
Good. Get to it.
Anything for the Lord Protector, sir. He salutes you and then puts his shield on the ground and starts like shuffling gold onto it.
I can just imagine him, because did you notice the wording that you just used? I will put as much as we can carry, not as much as the ship can carry. So I can see the ship like.
Then, as I'm leaving that room,
Remember, not over ship capacity. And also,
Of course, sir. Are we leaving Are we leaving men behind to capture the fortress, sir?
if you think that you are up to that, then I think we are, don't you?
It would be my
It's quite a
honor
way
to
off.
stay behind, sir. Who is commanding?
Let me come back to you on that. Also, you're serving Mintar. I may be your acting commander, but you're serving the people of Mintar, soldier.
For the Lord Protector, sir. For Mintar.
There we go.
and then I just salute him, and I
Hooah!
Hoorah.
So how many people can we? There's Yeah, I'm going back to the
All right. So,
hall.
sure.
Or no, wait. I'm just actually standing outside of the door because I'm thinking that I won't be getting very far before another guy just materializes in this room. Am I right? But I will start walking.
Well,
Kothar.
meanwhile, downstairs, since we're not seeing anything, Kothar's like, "You guys, check the rest of the building."
Kothar, make a
If
wisdom
he's-
saving throw.
Oh shit!
What is that for, though? That is what I'm wondering. What was my wisdom saving throw? Okay, no, never mind.
All right, Kothar, as you're like signing or signaling to the to the soldiers and pointing, you feel this sensation of being slightly lightheaded for a second, that then passes very quickly. Torm, you're muted.
I drank too much wine. That's why I have a light head.
You're clearly too smart for this seat.
You hear him starting to spout that, and he just go secure the rest of the building. If the teleport is linked to anywhere nearby, we'll find it. If not, then you might be out of a Lord Protector.
Who needs Lord Protector? Quelenna will take its place.
So,
That will be a weird rule.
so Shump, you as you get to the end of this hallway and then enter into a staircase leading down, you hear the clanking of armor and a group of blue cloaks, the ones that you were fighting with in the throne room, come like rushing up to the second floor, and they instantly salute you.
I salute back.
And then slap you.
Are you still twirling the coronet around the blade?
Yes.
So there's this constant ringing sound as
Yeah.
metal against the enchanted stone.
Whilst we're sending those blue cloaks around, I would walk up to Kothar and tell him I cannot sense where Mordrain is due to my casting of Hunter's Mark on him.
Yes.
He doesn't seem to be on this plane.
Demonic influence has been trying to exert its will, but it's calmed down now, so I assume he's probably far gone.
And I'll maintain concentration on that spell for the duration, which would be 8 hours.
Alright.
In case he pops up anywhere within the next 8 hours, I'll just
Sure.
occasionally check.
Sure thing.
You're
a
such a
short
spy.
a short while after you send the blue cloaks to check the rest of the building, one of the other blue cloaks that had been rushing ahead and actually clearing the rest of the fortress enters into the throne room and reports back that the fortress is clear. There's a basement section that has been acting as a dungeon, as well as some sort of storage space. There's a long since ruined library, as well as living quarters, plenty of living quarters.
Is it what kind of dungeon?
What kind of
Not
dungeon?
that kind of a dungeon.
I mean, I just want to know if Roherthan would be interested.
It's like cells,
Aww.
Oh.
that kind of a
It
dungeon.
can be converted, it's fine.
Well, yeah,
It
you
will
just,
be
I mean,
a new love dungeon.
Well,
what's
love.
No, I'm
what's
just gonna.
Sep? What's the word for that? You know, the public shaming device where you lock head and arms in gapastock. What's the English word for that?
I know it.
Stockade.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. Just need one of those. A few whips.
I mean,
It's a dungeon.
if
they
I make
probably
a
have it.
sex dungeon, can I convert this into a Temple of Sune?
That's basically what the Temple of Sune is, isn't it?
Sure, you
Here's
could
a
if you
dungeon.
wanted to. Nobody, for now, has laid claim to it. Except the owner is still around somewhere.
Well,
But-
I bet that he won't mind that his dungeon is now for Sune.
Kothar would go around ritual casting detect magic and try to see if there's a teleportation circle inactive somewhere.
All right. Where do
One
you
with a
start?
sigil sequence. He'll just start with the innermost rooms. Actually, no, the library. Library.
Okay. You start with the library. Yeah, you start with the library and sense that there are traces of magical energy on the bookshelves. However, all of them are like tomes or scrolls that have long since been ruined, all except one. And the one that you recover carries a fairly interesting name.
Wish. Just kidding.
Yeah. And it is this. Would you like me to share with the other players?
Oh, hi. I want this in 2 other campaigns.
You want me to share it with the others?
Those costs.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can share it. I'm sure. Actually, I think Kothar is going to be the most interested. I'm not sure Quelenna would be interested beyond a academical view. But yeah, Torn, here, take lessons.
That. Well,
That's
the
a
cost
lot
is
of gold.
nice.
That's a lot of
Start-
nuts.
We have a shitload of gold.
I'm not
Why
sure
do
we
we
have
want
that
a golem?
shitload of gold. Kothar would want a golem.
Why?
It's a nice bet.
Oh, you're not.
It's heavy.
You haven't seen the defender golem, have you?
Well, I mean, Quelenna will not like golems.
How so?
They are not illusions.
Fair enough.
Kothar is keeping this.
Yeah. In academic view, yes, she would love to read it, but that's about it.
Rohedon, you're muted.
I want
Which
it.
is lovely.
That's kind of cool.
I want
Roh-
I
the.
don't
Rohedon.
actually want it. It's just pretty cool.
Yeah, Rohedon.
Is there a
yes.
diamond one? Just kidding.
You'd probably
Shoot
makeshift one. It'll be very, very costly.
Jerry rig one.
Rohedon, as Kothar leaves the throne room to go and search for magic, specifically a magic or a teleportation circle. As you are leaving, you notice the mask that Mordrain had been carrying or had been wearing is now almost fully complete on the on the floor next to one of the braziers. It is slowly the remaining 3 pieces are like slowly moving together.
Put one in your bag.
I would like to empty my jar of clothes.
Why
And
do you
put
have
one
a
of the
jar
pieces in the jar.
clothes?
What do you have?
I have to ask, why do you have a jar of clothes?
As in garlic or some shit like that.
Okay.
Don't ask. It was from like back at the start of the campaign.
Are they
Put
still
one of the-
even good after all that time?
Probably not. So
Yeah, the smell inside the jar is quite overwhelming.
And you can see just the mask just breaking up because of the smell.
just take one of the remaining pieces, put it in a jar, and then
You think
Take the
it's not
mask as well.
vampiric, right?
Yeah.
It would hate it in there. Okay, you
Do
stow
you
away
close back
the
then?
mask.
Yeah. No,
as
just a
it-
piece.
I'll add that to my inventory and change the jar of clothes to a jar with weird
Well-
mask piece.
Why is everyone leaving that mask piece? I really want that mask to see what it is.
Jar with Mordrain shirt. Mask shard.
I really wanted that mask.
And
Research value.
well, just on the off chance it disappears if it fully reforms, I'll bring the tea in two pieces.
All right. And the two other pieces, if you're not keeping them separate,
Reform to the mask. I'm assuming.
well, they combine together, the two pieces at least, if you don't keep them separated. The one in the jar leaves a fairly sizable gap that's still missing.
Okay.
You could eat one of the pieces, and then there will be no problem. Until you go to the toilet.
I'll leave that to Quelenna to test.
Okay, Shump, you climb down the steps to the main floor and come across Kothar studying some sort of a tome. He is
Bless
he
you.
is in the library, or at the library door, getting ready to pack up and head off to cast his magic elsewhere.
Hail.
Thank you.
Cat.
Cat! She's so hairy. Why is she so hairy?
She's a ragdoll.
And also a cat. Hail, Kothar.
It's the breed of cat. She's like super fluffy.
Yeah,
There you are.
Also, she doesn't bite. She's not a real cat.
She gives no fucks.
I see you found another coronet.
Yeah, there was a dragon of gold. A kill stealer. But good news is that the blue cloaks apparently have cleared the castle. They have killed 5 Shade Knights, at least one of them has killed 5 Shade Knights. So hopefully, and also a rocky dude.
As you've been like walking down the steps and upstairs along the hallway
What?
leading to them, and Kothar, you as well in the library, and while on the way to the library, you have been spotting these Shade Knight armors just kind of like kicked to the side.
We should make ornaments out of those armors.
Yeah, something commemorative for the city of Mintar.
Yeah, like
Bring it
black.
to me, fabricate.
You should make
Well-
here lies 10,000 Shade Knights.
Seeing as how we can't find any trace of Mordrain, and that mask is acting up, I kind of, left it back there with her. Then he's more than capable of handling that mask, I'm sure. I want to keep looking for a teleportation circle here, and then I'll join in the throne room. We should probably unload the soldiers from the ship, set up a perimeter, and
Yes.
take over the defensive fortifications, and then decide on if you actually want to keep this place. It's kind of far from Mintar, after all.
It's far from Mintar, but there is a shit ton of gold up there. So we can supply both Nightstone and Mintar with much needed supplies, while also, I think, have a good supply here if we choose to keep it.
So, in a state right now,
Crap.
you have filled the storage of the ship basically with the 24 blue clocks that you took with you that are extra. So now the airship is already at like close to the maximum that it can operate under normally.
Drop 2 of them, and all is fine.
In order to carry the treasure, you need to leave behind the extra blue cloaks that you took with you. 6 of
But
which
6 of
are
them died.
already dead.
But that,
Yeah.
We will need
but
that.
that's to keep all the treasure in one trip.
At least almost all of it.
We could leave.
How much gold is there?
There's a shit ton. We could leave the remaining. I mean, take most of it and then just divide it.
No. Divide it out to the soldiers here, and I'll teleport the rest of them back.
That is
Yeah.
also very good.
As at the same time, behind you, there is a blue cloak that walks past a shield on his head, a mound of gold, and like a ceremonial dagger poking out of the gold pile, and a like
Can
a
he
little
drop one coin?
figurine on one side, and he's holding the shield up over his head, and he's just like shuffling out.
Does he drop anything when he's passing us?
No.
Can we roll for that? Maybe I can just jolt him a little bit. Just 1 coin.
You want to
1 coin.
okay.
I don't like this fucker.
You can definitely
Headbutt him.
you can make an athletics or acrobatics check. Or a sleight of hand if you want to be really discreet about it. Okay. You like as he's passing you, you you heft your sword onto your shoulder and just like tip it up.
Yep.
And it clacks against the shield, and it topples forward a little bit, and and 8 gold pieces roll off the top of the pile and like roll all the way down to the edge of the shield, and then bounce off, clattering as they like skitter down the hallway.
I see Quelenna has affected Chunt.
Soldier,
Yes, sir.
you dropped something.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
As long as you pick it up and
Yes,
do
sir.
your job.
He very gingerly takes the shield off his head and lowers it to the ground, and then walks up to the gold coins, recovering each of them,
And then
returning them
putting
to
a
the
few in
pile.
So while he's still there, I'm going to make sure to reiterate that whole. So what we can't fit on the ship, we'll hand out to the soldiers that participated, and then teleport those. Yes.
Yes,
Just
but not the
making sure you hear.
overachievers. I mean, if a soldier is trying to be more than he is, I don't know. I think they should be punished and not
They did well.
rewarded. But then again, there's those good ones that just
I'm sure we
fulfill
can have
their
a-
duty.
I'm sure we can have a performance review once we're back.
Yes, we will definitely have a performance review. We
Kothar,
grade
you
every
definitely
soldier.
know the sheer amount of paperwork usually involved in performance reviews, especially
Yeah.
for considering that this is a a combat operation. So there are also reports to be handed in, and You think that Chump will be busy for at least a week?
Yeah, he's busy.
Not to mention letter of condolences for the 6 who died.
Definitely, those are going to be.
And death reports, and arranging funeral services and speeches at the funerals.
And the Kothar at the funeral.
I'm not in a demon yet. Go away.
And maybe some form of compensation to the families of the soldiers who died.
5 gold.
That's a lot for them.
Yeah.
It depends on what their families are like.
Before the soldier goes away, I just wanted to look at Kothar and just
Watch this. Soldier,
Yes, sir.
who do you serve?
The Lord Protector, sir. And Mintar, sir.
Very good. Let's just keep it to Mintar, okay? You're embarrassing me in front of Kothar.
Yes, sir. Anything for the Lord Protector, sir.
God damn it, soldier, just walk to the ship.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, Kothar.
He picks up his shield and hoists it back onto his head, and then keeps shuffling down the hall.
I mean, he really works. He works, but I don't know.
But I do think we have slightly more pressing concerns. Should we find her then and see about
We
that match?
probably should head out in the throne room, yes.
Aww.
Also,
You're being so cute.
Tio, what is the D20 for in that manual? Because it doesn't say anywhere what the D20 is for.
It's just a D20. It's a
It's got
random
a
D20.
field for D20s.
It needs
Columns.
D20. Cat, don't bite me. Be nice. Being so cute.
Column for D20.
Roll for which one you
it's-
get.
Yeah.
But how are you supposed to roll for which one you get when you have to prepare the cost in advance and the time to construct it is also variable?
So,
Don't
so you
ask
need
me,
to
man.
prepare.
That's as the item is on the DMG. So
Oh, wait, the manual can be any of the types.
Yeah.
You have to roll a 20 to determine what this
Probably.
manual contains.
but this is all of them. So
Yeah, so. Could you roll a 20 to see what it contains?
do you want me to roll unlimited?
I want to know what kind of golem it has in the books.
I want to
A
know what
flesh
kind of
golem.
golems are for.
Oh no!
What? Flash?
Isn't that terrible?
I can help you with that.
No! You stay away!
Fabricate.
Don't bring me that flesh!
I
actually
have
help
this
you with
great
that.
source for elves. Oh wait, that tribe was actually killed.
Well, I mean, they already got their blood sucked out, so it's
there's
cleaner,
probably some.
cleaner flesh.
There's probably still some elf grog that you can use.
We don't have to go that far. I mean, Thornwood
You don't need the
should
grog,
be
you just
killed.
need...
I mean,
you
they
don't-
were elves from Thornwood, probably.
One moment, you have already 6 guards that you can use their flesh. How many bodies do you need?
And this is why I'm uncomfortable with flesh golems.
And this is how the the blade singer became a necromancer.
Of course, the flesh golem is going to have the biggest dong I can find, and it's going to be detachable as a club.
Can we discuss the fact that this could just play into the demonic possession part?
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, let's join up in the throne room.
Phrasing. Yeah, okay, you all meet up in the throne room. You hear soldiers coming and going on the outside in the hallway, carrying as much of the treasure as they can move to the ship.
Count how much is left.
1, 2, 3.
I would be interested in a estimate afterwards.
I can give you it in weight.
Yeah, but each
Give me the weight. I can actually calculate it using Google Translate. I mean, Google.
each mint has a different amount of weight in the per coin. Depends
Yeah.
by also not by the mint, also by the region and by the country and stuff like that.
Well,
Tetherian coins might have more gold in them than Kalimshan coins.
Okay. It is going to be
5. I don't know what. 5. But 5. So much typing, so many numbers.
yeah.
3 billion gold coins.
$1,260 kilograms.
Right.
Over a ton of gold?
Yeah, it's literally a ton, and then some.
You could say it's a metric ton of gold.
As I said, a shit ton.
Yeah. So,
Actually, let's see.
what's your plan from here on out then? What are you discussing in the...
Well, we were
Genre.
discussing something with Reherden and that mask of his, but he's not here.
That's funny.
But what do we see upon entering when he's standing there doing something with the mask?
He is busy stuffing the mask and a jar into his pack.
The
Okay.
sheet is not.
That's about it. There's definitely a big chunk of the mask missing.
Yeah. Well, since we didn't find a magic circle or a teleportation circle, Kothar is going to say that we can teleport the wounded and also hand them as much gold as they can carry while wounded and teleport them directly back to the tower. But, Shump, do you want to keep this fortress as part of Mintar?
If it is maintainable, it's a very good forward operating base.
It is very remote, and
Yes.
it might be... Let's just say, I'm not sure what the city of Seamor and Akapor
Haunted.
would imagine.
It's in fairly good condition, apart from a recent bombardment by some sort of a ballista.
We should probably try to recover some of those ballista.
Yeah.
I want to ping, by the way. What happened to the coronet of the goat?
We hit it.
Mm-hmm.
We hit it. So we have all of them.
You were there when you locked
You
it
were
away.
here. Yep.
It's up in Icewind Dale.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of
Protected by
fucking
dragons.
gold.
Actually,
We
Oh, Herden, what are you doing there?
Stuck in my beard.
are you
What about
sure
the
about
mouse?
the?
Are
Are you sure about the weight?
About the weight? Why?
Yes, we are sure about the weight.
Well, if the probably the sheet is incorrect though, because according to the sheet, it's a bit more than 100 gold. I think the sheet is wrong.
Yeah, I
feeling.
don't
Uh,
think over a ton of gold equals to just over 100 gold.
Apparently, it is.
wow.
I
You
think the
might have
sheet
to
is
increase.
wrong. No, because I just checked it, and it's like put 100 gold in your gold coins, and it already reaches 2,300 pounds.
I have 104,
Pounds.
and I have 333
Not kilograms.
pieces.
Yeah, but divided to kilograms, you still get an awful lot of weight.
Huh.
Wow.
Welcome to D&D and logistical issues.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's a bit more than 100 gold there. That's all.
We should visit the old watchtower.
So 1 second, every guard was carrying 1 gold coin.
Shut your face, Quelenna.
Wow. Yeah, I was.
Standard coin weighs what? A third of an ounce.
Okay.
50
Maybe
coins
it's
weigh
an
a
ounce
pound.
Maybe it's in ounces. 1 second. Okay, that makes no. It actually doesn't make any sense. Leave me alone.
So,
I'm going away.
Can we just convert the sheet to kilograms?
no. No, that's way too much stuff that can go wrong. 50 coins
it's 100
is...
gold.
50 coins is 0.45 kilos.
Yes.
50 coins is 0.45.
Yeah.
No, 50 coins is almost half a kilo now. It sounds like it's manageable. And also accurate.
50
We should-
coins is 450 grams.
Yes.
Math.
We should revisit the old watchtower. Now that we have all the coordinates.
Help us, stream, your only hope.
I can tell you exactly now. 0.009 is 1 coin. So. It's exactly 140,000.
Sounds about right.
Still,
Well, not
No.
exactly, because that's and gold artifacts.
I don't know
Yeah.
about the gold artifacts.
So that's like
But it's-
daggers and such.
Yeah, well, then
If you
remove
melt
10,000.
it down into bars, then you get monetary value.
Remove 10,000 and you get the average
Just
sum that
fucking
you
melt
have
them
there.
down and make them into Mintar gold coins, and then you have the balance.
So we have about 130, 140,000 gold here.
we just struck 50 followers.
Way! Awesome.
Everybody
So that
celebrate.
means you can finance my golem.
That's very apt. King of Tokyo is the one to cross the 50 follower
Yes.
threshold.
You're very special to us, King of Tokyo. Because you're royalty. If
He's
you
only
weren't
the King of
royalty,
Tokyo.
we wouldn't give you two shits. But you are royalty.
Or is it Pakacorn that was 50?
Yes.
And King
No,
of
it was-
Tokyo was 51? God damn it.
Well, King of Tokyo, you are shit.
King
It's
of
a
Tokyo, get out of here. You're
Never
nothing.
mind.
You're worse than nothing.
Thought you were royalty.
Uh,
So,
now
I
that
will
we
be-
calculated the
coordinates.
gold coins,
Well,
We
that's
should get back
very-
to the old watchtower and see what Mask does. Well, the Mask, we're hurt, then what does the Mask do?
tries to reassemble itself. On a more important note, still can't find Mordrain.
Ah,
there might be a tie between him and the mask, so perhaps we should prepare a bit for when the mask reassembles.
also, it would be weird if we were to take this base as a forward operating base, and then Mordrain was to pop up every now and then. It would be a very awkward and also very tedious
I wouldn't be
hunting.
so concerned about that as I would be concerned with diplomatic relation issues with Angkor as you suddenly establish a forward base comfortably close to them. Or
That's
maybe
true,
sir.
but we are nice. So what?
They don't know that. They don't know you. They don't know how awesome a guy you are.
nice.
I will
Guys.
go down to Angkor and I will
I mean, what
greet
kind of
them.
a person drinks elven? Elven
God
blood that's been
fucking
fermented.
damn it.
No, you should not
Shut.
add the rest of the sentence. It's just what
you
kind
do
of
is
person
you drink
drinks elves?
You
That's
don't
it.
call it a forward operating base. You call it a trading post.
Heavily armed.
Loophole. Yes, it's a trading post. It's a watering hole.
You call it a dig site,
An archaeological dig site.
an archaeological dig site.
I was going actually to suggest to turn it all into dust. Give me
as long as we take
like a week
original
or two.
value, I'm good with that. Yes.
Yeah, give me a week or two, and I can reduce this entire place to dust.
Glass it.
We should do that. We should actually do that. But we also need to revisit the old watchtower.
Oh,
We have 3 coronets. We can pass through 2 out of 3 gates that we could not pass through before.
true.
Yes.
But before we pass that far, I really would like to visit the Wood Elves to see how they're faring.
I will stay on the ship.
Right.
So,
As
did Quelenna by now find a comfortable chair to sunbathe?
absolutely,
Okay.
you found the perfect spot on top of the keep. And the sun is like constantly shining there. The soldiers are building these huge catapults on 2 of the most stable towers, and you're like sitting in the very middle.
I will use a lemon's tiny hut to block the noise. I mean,
Okay.
I don't want that noise of
and
people
obviously
building
all
near
the
me.
and obviously all the UV rays, because
Yeah.
you don't want that shit, right?
It will be in purple just to block the UV rays.
Also, considering the Othar is so worried about the elves, Quelenna,
Yes.
it's been quite a while since you arrived to to the town of Nightstone. The town is extremely busy preparing for battle. You have done your best, and at this point,
At this
feel that
point,
you've
I'm
done
guessing that
most.
the place. At this point, I think that what the smell of the town is just alcohol. I mean,
Yeah. There are like barrels of alcohol everywhere. Just
people
like
just get drunk walking around.
yeah.
There's suddenly a prohibition in smoking in the town, just in case the entire town explodes.
And open flames in general.
The blue clocks that arrived a little bit after you have built a basically a palisade on the other side of the drawbridge for like a bridgehead on the mainland, and then a secondary palisade just where the drawbridge starts or lowers down to, for another little guarded section before the drawbridge is there, and the palisades of the town have been as well all secured again. And there's a little tent city out on the bank of the river where the new palisade is, and where the Mintar or the soldiers from Mintar have set up camp.
Was there any activity in the region during all that time that I was waiting?
No, it was like eerily quiet for a lot of it after the soldiers arrived. However, today, as you are sunbathing, the sun is shining above. You're
Don't forget that I'm
enjoying-
connected in Rary's telepathic bond to her.
Yeah.
As happy as that is.
Yeah. Sure. And you hear commotion on the out past the new palisade. There are people
The
at the
middle of
gates.
sunbathing.
Yeah, there are people at the gates, and as you like drag yourself away from the sun lounger, you can see in the distance a very a very bloody-looking group of wood elves. They are in tattered leather armor, carrying
if
what little supplies they can carry without any kind of like beasts of burden or really any like backpacks either.
You know, if Kothar was here, it would be very nice to them.
Yes.
But I'm not Kothar.
They're still the people.
Yes, but they didn't treat me nice, if you remember.
We the
They
people
didn't
for the
treat
people.
you much at all.
They gave me books that I needed to return, or I would have a problem with the library.
We're going that way anyways.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So, anyways, I will kind of do a ritual cast of air bridge to just make myself a bridge to walk down. And then I will get down there and kind of. I mean, I will look very smug as I get to like closer to them,
Okay.
and kind of stand in the middle of the bridge and kind of wait for them to arrive to me and not to go towards them.
Sure. The blue cloaks let them pass, and they widows approach you. There are. Hold on. What did I mark down? There are 36 of them in this little group. Most of them clearly like archers or rangers.
Is any of them the one that gave me the books?
No.
Lucky for them.
You have seen maybe one of them before. He was one of the rangers who escorted the one that gave you the books.
I kind of say without much introduction, or just say, "Why are you here?"
They look at each other just to make sure who is talking, and one of the
Invisible.
and the
Oh, okay.
one of the women in the group can't be older than maybe 200 years.
Older than me.
Yeah, walks up through the group to meet up, and he or she states, the forest has been set ablaze. The enemy stormed our city and our strongholds, destroying everything. We came to warn you because they are definitely marching this way now.
And where are you heading?
Well, if we cannot be of use here in defense of the town, then we would march back to meet them, perhaps stall them.
What happened to the rest of your population?
Scattered in the woods, hopefully still surviving.
Did they reach your city?
Yes, the city was destroyed.
I kind of, at this point, you will see like Quelenna have this grin about her. And she kind of says, you can come in, but you will need to help get food as well, because we're kind of short on food at the moment.
No problems whatsoever. We're all talented hunters.
Good. And I kind of turn and start walking back up with my air bridge.
Okay.
Well, as I kind of go away and I stand on my air bridge, I will kind of look down for a moment. And how badly are they injured? I mean, what is the...
Well, they're most of them are only lightly injured, and there are a couple of deeper wounds in there as well, but nothing that a little treatment
How
wouldn't
long
take
travel
care
would
of.
it take to travel from their place?
No, that's 2-3 days at least.
I will
Also,
I will stop then as I
they are
think of that.
they are definitely all exhausted as well.
I'll kind of stop in the middle of the air bridge and kind of ask, how many are there that attacked?
We don't know. Hundreds, at least.
Was it only Shade Knights?
No, they had creatures made of stone. Large creatures.
Golems?
Perhaps they were definitely not giants. Most likely golems.
Well, that changes things. And I will kind of wave off as I go up my my beautiful ramp, and I will use my telepathic bond to talk to the one person that doesn't want to hear me, and I will say, we have more problem than I anticipated.
You feel Lady Isadora roll her eyes through the telepathic connection. And she responds, well, I would have assumed as much.
The Wood Elves have come injured and lost their city.
That is a bigger problem.
And it's not only Shade Knights that will be attacking us.
What else is there?
Well, probably golems. That's my assumption.
I suppose we need to strengthen the palisades then.
Well, they are virtually siege weapons. We need something to actually break them. 1 second. I might have something actually. No, that won't actually help.
Has there been any word from your friends? She hesitates to use the word friend.
They might be dead if this is the state of things. Well, here's the problem, though. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking how to defend the town and hitting a few problems. Oh, I have an idea. Do they still have the big boulders that dropped from the sky?
Most of them have been split into smaller sections and are being made into boulders usable by the catapults set up.
So would it be a fair assumption that since they kind of broke some boulders that there are a lot of pebbles?
Yeah, absolutely. The dirt roads on the main path and the square are also full of pebbles.
You can see Quelenna just kind of go to a place where there are a few pebbles and kind of take a handful and just go outside the main gates and just kind of take a pebble, turn it into a boulder, place it put a small wall to kind of put this barricade that only one person can pass at a time.
Sure.
Just outside
like tank traps.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just I can cast it. Let's see, 6 times a day. So 6 like these. I just put 3 on each side to kind of block the passage.
Sure.
I would preferably do 3 that are 1, 2, and then a third to kind of support it, so it won't be able to move.
Okay. So are you doing it on the other side of the drawbridge, or are
Yeah.
you doing it past the palisades from that?
No, I would do it beyond, like, so when they attack, they will have to be kind of narrowed into this smaller passage, so they can't actually get into the city in great numbers. They will have
Sure.
to kind of narrow down.
Okay.
And there's only one passage, right?
Yeah, the drawbridge is the only main passage.
After that, I mean, after I finish that for one day, and I'm guessing that I will have like 2 days. What day is it? I mean, how many days have passed since I came here?
I think at this point, with the elves coming down,
Yeah, when
you
did
would
they
have
get
you would have probably 3 days to prepare.
here?
If-
Okay.
At least.
Well, I don't actually know that, but yeah. So it's like how many days since I arrived? That's the question, mostly. I mean, I had 5 days that I prepared,
Yeah.
and they weren't here yet. How many days since have passed?
I think 2, 3.
Okay. So I will. Quelenna will kind of assume that in 2 days they will attack, since she's assuming that, well, basically they retreated and the enemy is probably chasing them. In that case, so I will just prepare one more day in that regards, and just do another 6 boulders, but on the other side, just beyond the palisades, to kind of support the palisades.
Yeah.
And narrow down the passage, so we can kind of have this bottleneck to stop them from attacking in great numbers.
Yeah.
And of course, I will afterwards kind of tell them to reinforce them, to kind of tie them so it won't be separated, so they can't roll it about or anything like that.
Yeah. Sure.
That's about it. That's as far as I can go, and I will just tell Miss Beautiful there to keep reinforcing what she can,
Yeah. The
especially the keep if she can.
yeah, the soldiers at Neverpoint stop reinforcing everything.
Yeah. All right, and I'm going back to sunbathe.
Good. And there, I think we can end the session for the day.
I did so much.
Yeah. I mean, you are preparing the town for a siege while the others are just like walking around somewhere, so.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything important.
Fucking around, gathering copious amounts of gold.
Yeah.
You went out for one simple purpose, to kill Mordrain. What do you have to show for it?
Mordrain bitched
140,000
out.
gold.
His face.
Well, that's an estimate.
And his mask. I have a
Mordrain's mask,
feeling,
the fact that Mordrain bitched out, and 140,000 gold.
To be honest, it might be that he bitched out because you took his mask.
It
Oh.
might be that once it reforms, he'll bitch back in, which is why I have plans for that mask.
Like crush it?
No,
Seems very intent on crushing it.
that's just temporarily.
What's the mask made of?
It appears to be made of bone.
Oh.
Some sort of bone.
To be honest, if you bring it to me, I can put some boulders on it.
Make it look nice.
So it will take him some time to kind of get to the, the mask. Boulder.
I was
boulder.
thinking along the lines of like crushing it, mixing it with some steel or something in a forge, and making it into a weapon.
Though I think that the pebble to boulder spell. 1 second, I just need to double check that. But I think that it turns it like permanently into it, right? There's no.
I think so.
It's not magical
I
after it's
I don't know.
transformed.
Cubic feet in volume.
Doesn't
That's a
actually
pretty
say.
big boulder, by the way. 12-foot sphere.
Yeah. Also look at the damage. Whoa, that's a crit. Nice.
Good thing you weren't in the battle.
No, it was I attacked the when I put it on the floor. I attacked the floor. The floor is dead. So what did they say? Is it magical after it's cast?
No, and that's a transmutation spell, so it changes in size to that size and stays that way.
It's a shame that I can't do it again on the same boulder. Boulder, bigger!
Embiggen.
Next level, I need to take the opposite to kind of clear out things.
I'm almost like tempted to work out how heavy that would be.
What?
12
What are you
diameter.
talking about?
Well, it depends on what kind of stone it is, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
metal stone.
It would be
an iron
hilarious.
boulder.
It would be hilarious if it just used the stone that was there and blew it up. So it was like super light.
light on you.
It's just huge.
Like, you just give it a small punch and it's like.
Yeah. It's
Should
like
we decide
those...
on the action for the other section of the group to take, so you know what we do before next session?
Sure.
Because
You were thinking of taking as much of the treasure as you can and then teleporting the rest, the wounded folk.
yeah, and also
Mentor.
I want that mask back in the Temple of the Circle of Life Tower, where
Sure.
we can try to set up some binding and maybe have our dragon look at it.
Sure.
Probably shouldn't tell him about the horde though.
I think that it is in
But
his genes
also-
to feel it.
Kothar will want to try to split up and check on the elves of Thornwood.
Okay. Sure.
I could return to Mentor with the injured and the mask shard and mask.
Split
To be honest,
the
if
party.
you're going-
Split the party.
If you're
Yeah.
going to Mintar, shouldn't you pass by Nightstone?
No,
Teleportation.
Those that go by those that go by the airship, they will pass it kinda.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
But Shump and Reherden and the mask and some of the wounded will be by teleportation.
Okay.
And Kothar will insist on going alone to the elves.
All right.
Well, at
Any
least, I mean,
objections?
even though I wasn't very nice, at least I didn't ruin 10,000 years of diplomatic relations.
Yet.
10,000 years.
Shump,
Uh,
Reherden, any objections to that?
No.
Shump, have you
Ideally,
been
someone
wearing
goes
the
with you.
coronet?
Yes.
You're dead.
No.
Congratulations, you're dead.
There you go.
Were you
No, the
saying, Reherden?
silence after he asked. Reherden?
What were you saying? Something nearby. Regarding Kothar going alone.
Ideally, you take someone with you, even if it's just like a couple blue cloaks.
I have a feeling who Shump would want to send with me.
Hooah!
Hoorah, soldier!
Soldier.
Oh,
Accompany Kothar.
that's interesting.
Yes,
Whatever he says.
But yeah, Kothar is going to go alone to Thornwood.
Well, no, it's not.
No, with the dude.
The dude! Hooah!
Who
We
was
are
her?
the elf, sir!
The issue is, Kothar can keep a very quick pace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure he can.
Nope. He'll be marching along, so at a normal
We-
soldier's marching pace.
We have Serenil on board, but not the old half-dead horse, right? I think we left that behind.
I think so. To save space.
Yeah, you left it behind. But I am the riding horse. I don't know why I have the riding horse as a token still, but yeah.
I think everyone has access to the riding horse.
Yeah. New plan. I go with Kothar. I weirdly trust Shump with the mask and the jar, with the mask piece in it.
Yeah, I want to keep
I
it
can
safe.
keep up with Kothar, at the very least.
Yeah, because I'll be going by Phantom Steed.
I can probably keep up with that on Cyrano.
Serenil will not struggle.
How does the captain's quarters look at the
Nay.
airship?
In the airship.
Yes. Is there kind of a
Gold stacked.
gold stacked? Is there a safe where I could kind of just lock and separate the jar
Lift
and
and, lift
the...
and
weird.
separate. A safe? No. Most of the gold has been stored away in the cargo hold, considering that's where there's space for it.
I'm thinking about the mask and the jar.
The mask and the jar can be held in the captain's quarters. You have the possibility of locking the door.
I'll do that. And also having them kind of as well as I can locked at each side of the quarters.
Okay.
Yes.
And
I'll
you're
get you
taking
tomorrow.
the rest of the blue cloaks with you, I guess?
Well, if we're pulverizing the castle,
That will take me weeks.
yeah, I will take what we can
It's
of
on his
value,
to-do
and
list.
we'll take as many as we can. But if we can't take all
You
of the
can
gold,
take all of them. You will take the majority on the ship, and the rest I'll teleport by teleportation.
yeah,
All right.
then yes,
Able to
So-
teleport.
So everyone's returning.
Yeah, except me and Rahud.
Okay.
And I'll be taking Cyrano off the ship to.
To feed her.
Okay. I guess that's where we will start from next session then, with
Yes.
Shump heading back to
The
Mintar.
real
and-
question is, Shump should be going by teleport. The quicker he can bring that mask, the better.
yeah. You know
So
what,
who
I'm
will
gonna
be
do that.
taking the ship?
Soldiers.
The blue cloaks,
I'm
I guess.
Soldiers
gonna
will be
trust
taking the
the blue
ship
cloaks.
via Nightstone, I believe.
To Nightstone or to Mintar? Where are you
Via
sending them?
Nightstone to Mintar.
Shump?
They would go straight to Mintar, wouldn't they?
I don't know.
Unless you order otherwise.
Yes,
They have a heavy cargo
Right.
and low on ammo, I think.
and also valuable cargo.
Then
Oh, yes,
Mintar
great.
then.
Considering that you have some time to rummage around and salvage some of the ballista ammo, you would still have half of the ammunition that was originally stocked on the ship.
Yeah, I'll remove half then.
I was thinking more to lend support in Nightstone if possible.
Whoa! I just thought of an awesome idea. Jerry-rig the boulders to be cannons using the alcohol.
What?
I mean, it's just a matter of compressing the air and then just lighting up the alcohol, and then it will just go boom,
Yeah.
and the boulder will fly. Cannons.
You need a shaped charge for that.
I don't. I will just. I mean, it's Quelenna. I don't. She will hope for the best. It will go boom either way. The boulder will not fly where I want to, but
That battle is
it will go
going to
boom.
be over so quickly. Because no one's going to survive.
Just need one person to survive. Me and one other person. I came here to save one person. Shump asked me to save one person. That's all he asked me to do.
And that, everyone, is, as they say, it.
Okay. So we have a plan for next session.
Didn't you notice all my
During which-
planning was around saving her and not around saving the
okay.
town?
How long till we're leaving the place? Fort thing?
And that would be up to you.
I guess as soon as possible. I mean, as soon as the gold and all the valuables and stuff
Yeah.
is
It would take a
away.
couple of hours to load up the ship, but most of
Yeah,
that can be done even without your.
I think he's talking
Or is
about me and him taking a short rest probably, or waiting for a long rest.
Taking time to take a rest if possible, and during that time also checking to see if Mordrain pops back up.
Oh, it'll just be the two of us
Well,
left. So.
Well, you wouldn't be able to
We can
take a
talk
long
about it.
rest yet, but considering
rest.
that you have like 105 miles to the elves,
We'd be able to rest during that.
yeah.
Okay.
No
Let's
matter
use-
how fast your horses are, yeah, you don't have Quelenna's super fast horse.
I have.
Oh right, you have Phantom Steed, right? Yeah.
And
And
I
how
have
fast is
Cyrano.
Cyrano?
Let's pull up Cyrano's sheet.
Then you should have 60 feet. I think.
Speed 60 feet.
But regardless of what happens, we'll have a short rest before setting off. I need to recover some
Sure.
spots.
In a short rest, you can have a long rest during the journey is no problem.
Okay, telling me already now that I can just do a full.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Up until the entire time until the 8 hours for Hunter's Mark runs out, every sort of hour
Sure.
or so, I'll check that.
Yeah, sure. I'm guessing that you will be moving at fast pace.
Yeah. As much as Serenil can endure.
I mean, Serenal won't be any trouble. Okay.
Long rest.
So, and there we have our session then. Closed off. And the plan for next session. Good.
And only have 2 more sessions left available at least before.
Probably, at least. Yeah. Most likely.
Stay tuned.
What is happening in 2 sessions?
We're dying.
Oh,
Alright.
good. Finally.
No,
In
the,
3
holidays.
sessions, it's going to be the 19th, which is more or less Christmas.
mhm.
It,
And the
Good news, I
storyline
don't
is
celebrate Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah, man.
Thank you.
very culturally sensitive, Sep. I
I know.
didn't take you for someone who knows about these things.
Some intellectual bastard. No, I know. It's easy to make the mistake.
How didn't you think
Happy
that
Kwanzaa.
after he had the entire idea with the toilet?
Yeah.
That was a
Oh,
great
yeah.
idea.
How can
best we can guarantee at least 2 more sessions, maybe 3. It'll be the actually 18th. I mean, 18th is a Monday.
Yeah, the storyline at this pace, we will definitely be having a finale in 1 session from now.
So
not
next
the-
session?
So not the next session, but the one after.
Next again.
Unless
Oh,
the
cool.
players will do something very weird.
Yes, like
Yes.
like completely splinter the party, and go their
That's
own
what we're
ways.
doing. That's what we're doing. We're
But
good
oh well.
at it.
Things advance even without all the players being present, or
Mhm.
all the
Apparently.
characters being present. So
I even leveled while I wasn't there.
yeah, weird how that happens.
I just got
Magical
experience from.
ching.
For making all that alcohol.
Yeah, I mean,
Golden particle
The-
effect shows up. You're like, what the fuck?
I mean that's what that's like MMOs. Like
Someone
you
is
just,
hunting
you just
dwarves
grind
near
long
me.
enough. You just have to grind long enough all of your spells, and eventually you're level up.
I'm just guessing that like someone was hunting a lot of boars in my region, so I leveled.
Or South Park where you just hunt wolves. I gotta go. Gotta hang up.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yes.
Good
Good
night.
night. See you in a week.
See you in a week.
Yeah.
Good night, stream.
Yes.
Isn't stream already ended?
Goodbye, stream. No. Yeah. Thanks for the 50 followers. Now, we broke the magic number, and we'll see you next Monday for the penultimate episode. At least we think so. So, Jonathan,